What is good, Philly Take Nation, Sixer Nation? Welcome on in to another edition of Sixers Game Day Live. Wise man once said, "Why are you watching the 76ers today?" And thou said, "Because I am absolutely psycho." That's right. It's the 2024 season. Wait, the 2025 season. Wait, it's 2026. And the Sixers are going into Cleveland in maybe their most important week of the season, as they're 5 games above 500. They have 5 games in 7 days. But we're going to be watching the backups. Why? Because here we are again. Here we are again, man. So we'll see how the Sixers play this one out, man. But they are a heavy underdog to start off a gauntlet, the biggest week of the season. All we can do, ladies and gentlemen, as Sixer faithful, is hope and pray. That's all we can do. See how it plays out. Let's go. 8 seed is ours right now. Can the Sixers get back to the playoff situation? Or could they actually tank? Whoa! Thought that word was sacrilegious around here nowadays. But hey, break it all down. Talk about it all as I try to make light of the situation. I know you probably didn't laugh, but welcome on in. On a Monday night, on a beautiful start to the week here in the Northeast. I am RB. This is the Sixers Game Day Live show. Ladies and gentlemen, we are brought to you by our great friends over at National University. Shout out to NU. And as always, we are powered by the Prize Picks app. We have the 34-29 Philadelphia 76ers taking on the 39-25 Cleveland Cavaliers in Cleveland. This is the #1 Sixers Game Day Live show all season long, where we give you pregame, live game, and postgame coverage, including our staple play-by-play and reactions and our analysis as we break it all down. Ladies and gentlemen, we read out your comments in real time. We take your phone calls after the game. Do me a favor right now, go down below, hit that thumbs up button, hit that red subscribe button as well. If you want to join in on the live chat, make sure you turn on those noties. That way you don't miss any of our videos, our live streams, our shorts. We are putting content out every single day across all platforms, so make sure you stay in our algorithm. And also make sure you follow us on those other platforms. You can click the link tree that's coming through in the chat. That'll take you to all of our individual social media platforms. Click it right now. Go give us a follow on each platform as we continue to grow. A lot of good things in the works, a lot of big things in the works, but we'll talk about that a little bit later on. Last but not least, special shout out to all the Fire Take members in the chat. Let's see those emojis. Let's see those loyalty badges. You can get all those perks and more. You can get your comments read out priority. You can get your name highlighted in the chat. You see less ads from YouTube, merchandise discounts, and a whole bunch more just by becoming a channel member. And you can stick with us and support us through all the grind, especially games like this. So shout out to the channel members. Salute. Last but not least, man. Yeah, hit that thumbs up button. Listen, I know it's going to be one of those games, you know? It's going to be one of those games, but all I can do is sit here and try to tell you my truth and my analysis and trust in the diehard nation, man. So let's go ahead and kick it off here on the pregame live show. Once again, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Shout out to everybody that makes it possible. This will be the first game this season where I really don't have a ton of pregame analysis. Why do I say that? Because I can go over here and I could tell you about how the 76ers right now are 14th in offensive rating. They're 17th in defensive rating. I can tell you about how the Cavs are 7th in offensive rating, and they are 13th in defensive rating. We can talk about the injury report. Okay, the Cavaliers will be without Jared Allen tonight. Max Strus is still out. He's been out all season. Tyrese Proctor's out with a right quad strain. I can tell you about all this, man. But the fact of the matter is that no matter what I say in this pregame show, this is the first time that I really feel like this is last season. I try not to even think about last season. I think about it as like a glimpse in history. Like, oh yeah, that happened one time. But the truth of the matter is that I was here every game streaming those games. We didn't know who was on the floor. We didn't know what was happening, how things were progressing. And yeah, like that actually happened last year, you know? Now, this isn't as bad as that, but based on the way the Sixers have been playing and based on what is happening now, these next couple games are going to be rough, man. So I've said this on every pregame show lately, but I have to be completely honest, man. Like, it's hard for me to get up for these games. This is where I need the chat to really keep me afloat all day long. I've been enjoying sports. I've been refreshing my phone every 2 seconds. As you guys know, I cover the Eagles as well. So I've been like looking at NFL free agency and like been having so much fun. And then you just get report after report about the 76ers. Let's take it back to 2 nights ago. If you weren't here at the end of the game, there was 16 seconds left in the game. 16 seconds. The Sixers were down by 9. After they had a little fake comeback. After, for 4 minutes in a row in the fourth quarter, they had a chance to come back and take the lead. They gave no effort at all. And then with 16 seconds to go, they go on a fake comeback. And Adem Bona, being a wild character that just runs everywhere and is so athletic but doesn't know how to use it, barrels into Tyrese Maxey. Maxey goes down, squirming around. He's holding his hand. Kind of looked a little bit dizzy. Comes off the floor. And we get an update yesterday that Tyrese Maxey is now out for 2 games. And then they say he'll be reevaluated. So again, I go back to those doomed words of being reevaluated. And they're very scary as a Sixers fan. And I just know off the bat that Maxey's not only going to miss 2 games. Like it's too good to be true. So then we get an update here on Monday, about an hour ago. Even though it's just a sprained finger, we hear from Nick Nurse, and he says the following. Let me see if I can find the quote. He says, Tyrese Maxey will see a specialist later in the week to determine the next steps. Listen, man. The 76ers, as I put out in my short today, again, this is why you got to follow us on all socials, because I tell you the truth about the Sixers, good or bad. The Sixers cannot tank because they don't own their first-round pick. So they have to try to continue to conceal what's going on and just try to float it out the rest of the season. But what is going on right now is such a shame, man. I don't know how much time Maxey's going to miss. Hopefully it's not a lot, but like Maxey's dealing with an injury now when he should not have even been hurt last game. VJ Edgecombe was questionable today. He's out with his lumbar contusion. Was this the 3rd game in a row? Joel Embiid is still out. He's going to be out the whole week. And Paul George is out with the suspension. So anyway, man, what do you want me to say, bro? Like I said, I can go through everything, but Cavaliers are 3-4 in their last 7 games. They were on a 7-game winning streak. Then they came down to earth, like I said they would, right? I put out a short on IG and TikTok. I said the Harden honeymoon phase will end soon. He's also playing with a broken finger. So the Cavs are just okay. You know, they'll win a playoff series or maybe 2. Probably 1 and get bounced in the second. But they're an all right team. But in terms of tonight, the Cavaliers are going to stomp on the Sixers. And I'm tired of like people getting their hopes up like, oh, well, maybe Trendon Watford can have a career night. Maybe Quentin Grimes can go crazy. Quentin Grimes is going to be the number one option tonight. Quentin Grimes, Cameron Payne, Kelly Oubre, Dominic Barlow, and Adem Bona, I believe, is the starting lineup. So once again, it feels exactly like last year. Feels like last year. Yeah. Sorry, I'm looking at some Eagles news here. Because the Eagles are more interesting than the Sixers right now. Eagles love doing stuff when I get on to my Sixers job. They love making not doing things when I get on to when I get on here. But anyway, what else you want me to say at this point, man? What else you want me to say? I don't know, man. Quentin Grimes, Cameron Payne, Kelly Oubre, Dominic Barlow, and Adem Bona. It's very unfortunate that we have to go through this. The 76ers must be cursed in another lifetime or something because I just don't understand how the whole team ends up injured. How does the whole team end up injured? I've been watching other NBA games too and been making some shorts about them as well. Like, I've been having fun watching these other teams. I've been watching almost like every Spurs game. Spurs are a lot of fun to watch, man. They really are. Spurs are a lot of fun to watch. I watched the Celtics yesterday. They look like they can come out of the Eastern Conference. Sorry, the Eagles are just slowly breaking my heart as well. It's just a common theme today, but I'll be all right, man. As long as you guys are here to support me and as long as you guys keep us going in the chat, I guess that's all we have, right? I mean, what else can I really say, man? You guys want me to analyze this matchup? Sixers are going to get carved out either by James Harden or Jalen Tyson again or Donovan Mitchell. Who's going to play tonight? Who's going to be the guys off the bench? Is it going to be Marion Beauchamp or Tyrese Martin, Drummond? They should have won that game on Saturday night. The Hawks were trying to gift them the game. They did not take it. Then they wanted to go 100 miles an hour at the end of the game, and Tyrese Maxey got hurt. Guys, what else, man? What else, man? There's been a lot of comments lately. People are like, why are you so negative? Why do you do this? Like, why are you still watching games? If you haven't figured out why I'm watching games at this point in the season, I don't know how else to explain it to you. But that's what I do. That's what we do, and we do it every single game. So that's where I'm at. The Cavaliers are an average team. They're going to stomp the Sixers tonight. We'll talk about more of the NBA. We'll talk about what I've been watching in the NBA lately. We'll break down this game. We'll call it as it happens. It was a beautiful day outside. Hope everybody was enjoying their day. And we'll see how this one goes, man. That's all I got. Honestly, like, what else am I supposed to say? What else do I say? Other than support us, follow us, drop all the links down below. Shout out to the mods and the members. And hopefully we can make it through this one. All right, man. Before we get into our final score predictions, and I'm sure this will be a doozy, I'm sure we're going to have a lot of fun talking about our final score predictions. We got to give a shout out to our partners of today's show over at Prize Picks. Ladies and gentlemen, shout out to Prize Picks. If you have not downloaded the Prize Picks app yet, what are you doing? Ladies and gentlemen, shoot your shot on Prize Picks tonight. Get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. Use the code CLNS. And don't miss this chance to get started on America's #1 app for sports picks. Prize Picks is simple to play. That's right. Just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you could cash in. Pick from all your favorite sports, anything from basketball, baseball, hockey, football, college basketball, March Madness coming up. Really excited for that. I've actually been watching some college games. It's been a lot of fun. And everything else as well. Find your community on Prize Picks. Check out their social feeds feature where you can copy lineups from winners or even friends with a single click. And check out the stacks part of the app. I was actually looking at it. It's really cool. You can pick the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup. So, let's say you want Tyrese Maxey tonight. JK is not playing. Or Joel Embiid. JK is not playing. All right, let me stop. Let's say you want Quentin Grimes tonight. And you think he's going to have a career night. And you take points, assists, and rebounds, for example, with Quentin Grimes. You can actually put all of them in the same lineup by using the stacks feature. So it's pretty cool. You can pick them all in the same lineup. I was looking at some of the mores and the less options on Prize Picks, so check it out and get in on the action. Prize Picks is now available in all 50 states, including California, Texas, Florida, and Georgia. Once again, download the Prize Picks app today. Use code CLNS and get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup on Prize Picks. Use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Shout out to Prize Picks. It is good to be right. Speaking of being right, I feel like as of late, I've been very right on the 76ers, and I hate it. I hate having to come on here and talk about this team in a game like this. But it is the truth, man. So give me your final score predictions in the chat. You know what I want by now. I want final score prediction, who gets the W, leading scorer prediction, and who will lead the game in points. How many will they have? So once again, give me your final score prediction, who gets the W, who will be the leading scorer tonight in the entire game, how many points will they have? That is what I want in the chat right now. Cavaliers sitting as a very, very heavy favorite tonight. In case you didn't get the memo by now, Joel Embiid, Paul George, VJ Edgecombe, and Tyrese Maxey are all out. So I'll keep it very short, sweet, and simple tonight. I'm going to say that the Cleveland Cavaliers win this game by 32 points. I think it may be close for a little bit, but I think the Cavs pull off. I think the Sixers will probably play 9 or 10 guys in the rotation, guys that maybe you haven't watched or heard of a lot. And I think late, the Cavaliers, led by James Harden, Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley, Jalen Tyson, are going to pull off. And I think they rout the Sixers tonight. I'll say something like 127-95. 127-95 is my prediction. This is the last game between the Sixers and the Cavaliers this season. I don't even remember I think the Sixers won one of them, maybe. I think it's 1 and 2. Let me check. They played them back to back. Yeah, they lost 2 times in a row back in January. Actually, no, I'm sorry. They lost in November. I thought they won that game. So just like last game when the Sixers got clean swept by the Atlanta Hawks, if they lose tonight to the Cavaliers, it'll be 0-4 on the season. So I'm going to say Cavaliers win 127-95. And I'm going to say Donovan Mitchell leads the game with 40 points tonight. The only reason I think he may not get there is if they sit in the fourth quarter. But I'm going to say Donovan Mitchell for 40. And the 76ers lose by 32. That's my take. Simple as that. Quentin Grimes being the number one option tonight will be very interesting. I think he's going to continue to take a ton of shots, try to build up his free agency resume. I think we'll see Tyrese Martin a lot tonight, probably Justin Edwards. Yeah, everybody. Give me some thoughts in the chat, guys. Hate to sound the way I do, but it is the truth. 120 people in here, by the way. Thank you so much, you diehards. Hit the like button, get us to 100 so we can wake up the neighbors. Neighbors were outside and active today. I was actually talking with them for a few moments. Told them I'd keep it quiet. JK. Never would tell them that. But yeah, man. Get us to 100 likes. Takes half a second. Hit the thumbs up button. Let's see what we got in the chat. 123.97 Cavs. Grimes 27. 135.99 Sixers. Grimes 45. 155.86. 123.97 Cavs. Mikey says 125.90 Cavs. Mitchell 42. Busy B in the house, always reporting for duty. Busy B will never give up on us. This is 140-89 Cavs. Oh, what is that, a 51-point game? Woo! Busy B wants someone to get fired tonight. Donovan Mitchell with 30. Cool J says 137.80. Cavs, all players in double digits except James Harden. I love it. I love it. What a prediction. And if I am looking to the side, sorry guys, I'm just trying to keep my eye out here. As you know, I also cover the Eagles, so just keeping my phone open for some things. Let's see. Cavaliers 120-80. Anybody else? What else we got up in here? Jalen Tyson will light us up, says Busy B. I think the Sixers will win 125-110. BLSG, channel member. 125-92 Cavs. Jalen Tyson with 37. This is a good chance for young guys to represent. I guess you could call it that. I guess that's a good way to positively spin it, I guess. Drummond to take 15 threes. Sixers going to get a dub. Lowry with 20. Prodigy says, what up, RB? I'm so sorry for this game tonight, man. Listen, brother, I've accepted it at this point. I have to cover these games. I have to talk about it. And I'm going to do it to the best of my ability. And I'm going to try to bring you the best coverage I can. That's all I can do. But I have to be truthful and give you my opinion. And yeah, it's not looking too good right now. In case you guys are wondering, first game of a 5-game week. Cavaliers tonight, Grizzlies tomorrow night, Pistons on Thursday, Nets on Saturday, and Blazers on Sunday. Then we got a couple West Coast games next week. All right, let's get a couple more predictions in here. 107-105 Sixers. What else? 132-106 Cavs. Mitchell 36. Busy says fire them all. 110-107 Sixers. 125-110 Sixers. There's no way you guys believe this, man. There's no way. 120-99 Cavs. Kyle Lowry with 36. Let's go. Legend says, what up, bro? Keep up the great work. Thank you, my man. Thank you. Thank you. I'll tell you guys a little more about what I got going on, what's been in the works, a little bit here and there. So we'll get into it all, man. But I'm going to have a good night regardless. I promise you I'm not going to get mad about this game at all. Last game, I said the same thing. I got frustrated in the fourth quarter because of the effort and then with Tyrese Maxey getting injured. But this is as close to a stress-free game as it is. And for all the people that are in here tonight, trust me, I will remember you guys, the diehards that are here, just like I remember who was in the chat last year when things got bad. So don't be a fraud and drop out and leave us, man. I appreciate each and every one of you. Get us to 100 likes. We only have 30 right now. You guys are slacking. Let's go. Let's wake up the damn neighbors. And with that being said, let's do it by dropping the beat. Let's go. Drop the beat. Come on. Yes, sir, man. Sixers in Cleveland without everybody. Oh, it's about to get nasty. But we're here for it. RB in the Game Day Live community. Let's go! Woo! Let's go! Yeah! Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. Welcome on in, Sixers Game Day Live Show. Sorry, give me 1 second here. Give me 1 second, guys. Listen, you guys are looking at someone, man. I've had my toes dipped into a lot of waters today, man. Doing Eagles coverage, doing Sixers. I was on Bleacher Report today. I love the grind, baby. One thing about me, even if these teams are disappointing me, man, the coverage never stops, bro. I love doing this every single day, every single game. I appreciate y'all, man, for real. Let's give some shout outs in the chat. Also, once again, we do this every single game. If y'all are new here, do me a favor, hit that sub button. We are actually 1 sub away from 52K. Get us to 52 and follow us everywhere, man. Please do not spoil the game in the chat. Please wait until I call it to call it in the chat, to comment on it. Time your game up with my stream. Please do not spam in the chat. Otherwise, the mods will get you out of here, or at least time you out temporarily. And yeah, keep it clean in the chat. Keep it respectful. We don't just have Philly fans here. We have other fans as well. So, you know, we're trying to build a huge community here, guys. So please respect everybody. All right, let's go to the chat. What else we got up in here, man? What else do we have? Sixers win on a Kyle Lowry buzzer beater. I like the optimism, man. I like it. I like the optimism. Where's this comment at? 127, 105 Cavs. Pitbull, what's going on? Players revolt, give up 250 points as beer battered. Trap game, Sixers win. Trendon Watford with a triple-double. I'm sorry, I still remember the Grizzlies-Sixers game last year. Your stream was hilarious. That was tough times, man. Tough times. That's the thing about me, man. I don't go anywhere, though. Keep it up no matter what, good or bad. RB, I'm sorry, my man. I think the Sixers are going to take care of business today. Have faith. Oh, brother. Larry, man. I can't even do it tonight, bro. I can't. Guys, you got to understand just one thing. Just one thing, guys. Yes, I'm the voice of the fans. I'm here for the fans, right? I try to give you guys your voice and your opinions and all, but I'm also technically an analyst of the team. You know, I break things down. Like, I'm not here to just cheer on the team when they're down 50 players, guys. I got to tell you the truth. I got to tell you the truth, man. So to tell me to have faith and I'm not being fair because I'm not picking the Sixers to win, they're down their entire starting lineup, guys. Do I wish that the Sixers were down their whole starting lineup? No. No, I don't. You guys think I like coming on here and talking like this, man? No. It sucks. I'm tired of it. But I love doing this, and I got to tell it how it is. The Sixers are going to get stomped tonight, okay? They're going to get stomped. It is what it is. We're going to react to it. We're going to call it, and we're going to have fun however we can. But guys, it's us, you know, like it's our duty to keep the team accountable. Otherwise, they can do this year after year and nothing will change. Just being honest. Eamon says, order the new t-shirt last night. We did get some orders from the merch store yesterday. Shout out to everybody who got a Sixers Therapy t-shirt. Posted that on pretty much all platforms. Definitely a great tee to go get right now. Matter of fact, do I have the thing up here? Let's see. There it is. Guys, check out the merch store, man. That Sixers Therapy tee right there. I was rocking that baby yesterday, man. People knew exactly what I was talking about. You need Sixers therapy? Get one for your girl, man. This girl needs Sixers therapy. Check out the merch store, man. PhillyTakeWithRB.com. I was rocking that Sixers therapy tee yesterday. That boy's coming in clutch right now. People are like, yo, where can I get that tee, man? I'm like, check it out. Check it out. I think we all need Sixers therapy, man. What else we got, man? What else? Yo, RB, I've been watching you since the Harden tenure. Even though Harden's on a different team, I enjoy the content, tune in frequently. Much love. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Much love, man. Much love. We got Wonder tapping in from work. Who else is up in here? Larry says, RB, Sixers going to win tonight. Gonna guaranteed keep the faith. All right, dude. Whatever floats your boat, bro. Whatever floats your boat, brother. You want to hire me to come to your next kid's birthday party and cheer him on? I'll do that too, man. I'll do that too. You guys are funny, man. You guys are funny. Good part about tonight, man, is that they have nothing to lose. We know they're going to get stomped, so at least we don't have to worry. Maybe if they have a Sixers-Cavs game like they did last year, I think it was the first matchup when Jared McCain was... Actually, you know what? Let me not talk about Jared. I can't mention Jared McCain's name right now. It stings. When number 20 last year, when he erupted in, I think it was that first Cavs game, Cavs were like undefeated or they were like 10-1. Sixers went all the way down to the wire. And they almost won that game. That was crazy. But they still lost at the end of the game. I don't think that's going to happen tonight, though. I don't. My thoughts tonight are, I think Quentin Grimes is going to take 30 shot attempts. I think Kelly Oubre is going to take 20 shot attempts. Drummond's going to take 5 corner threes. That's my takeaways. Busy B says it came in clutch at the game. Shout out to you for wearing it at the game, by the way. Shout out to you. I appreciate that. Yeah. It's never a better time to get the Sixers therapy tee right now. Beer Battered says Oubre is the therapy for the girls, apparently. BLSG says, light up the sirens, RB. We got 52K. We got to get to 100 likes, man. 240 people in the chat. Get us to 100 likes. Help us push the show around. You know what to do. Get us in the algorithm. Get us in the algo. You know what to do. RB, I feel like the Sixers are going for a surprise tonight. I don't know where you guys get this blind optimism from. This team constantly hurts us, man. They do. I don't know where you guys get this from. I like it, though. I appreciate it. For me, I'm at a point where I just come on here, I talk about the games and break it down, but this team hurts, man. They really do. This team stings, bro. Like I said in my post-game show last game, not only do you lose to the Hawks again, but Tyrese Maxey gets barreled into with 15 seconds in the game when the game was over. Like, you just can't make this stuff up. And then you have people who are not in the Phillies fan base, and they say, oh, Philly fans just complain. They just do this, this, and that, and they don't, you know, they're just whiny babies. You guys don't understand the pain that we've been through, man. You guys don't understand the pain we've been through. All I wanted my entire life, I just want to see the Sixers go to the finals, man. I just want to see them make a run. And it's not even like the Sixers can just reset right now. As I talked about on my short earlier today, I put it out this afternoon around lunchtime. The Sixers don't even have their first round pick because the front office wasn't smart enough to demand it back from OKC. OKC said, we'll give you the Rockets pick, which will end up probably in the mid-20s. And on top of that, you think the NBA, let's just say the Sixers fall into the play-in. So let's break down the percentages, right? If the Sixers fall into the play-in tournament, they'll have anywhere from a 2 to 9% chance to get a top 4 pick. That is so slim. You think the NBA is going to allow the Sixers to do that again, to get in the top 4? Absolutely not. No way. So, where the Sixers are realistically at right now, guys, is hope and pray that everybody gets healthy in the next 2 weeks. That's where they're at. That's the only hope. Starting lineup tonight for the Sixers: Cameron Payne, Quentin Grimes, Kelly Oubre, Dominic Barlow, Adem Bona. And for the Cavaliers, James Harden, Donovan Mitchell, Sam Merrill, Dean Wade, and Evan Mobley. That is the starting lineups tonight. Let's see. So yeah, guys, even if they get in the play-in, like, they have a very, very slim chance, very slim, of getting that top 4 pick. So they have to try. They have to get this team healthy. $2 Super Chat, Philly for Life says, had this one circled, RB. Got to put BTA to Harden W. Listen, bro. I would be happy with the Sixers coming away with 2 wins this week. They have 5 games in the next 7 days. I'd be happy with 2 Ws. But we'll see what happens. The only way the Sixers will be in this game is if the Cavs have a historically bad shooting night. But we'll see. I'm certain Morey preferred our pick back. Well, you should have got the pick back. If not, you shouldn't have made the trade. Global says, I got 100 on Prize Picks. Was 5 times. Shout out Prize Picks, man. Shout out to Prize Picks. Thank you to them for partnering with the show. Guys, 70 likes right now. Get us to 100, man. Help push us through the algorithm. We're suffering, all of us tonight. But let's go. Let's do it. I'm RB, Sixers Game Day Live. We do it every single game. We've built up an amazing Game Day Live community. I don't want to sound like I'm complaining on here or that I'm whining. I just want to do our thing tonight and have fun and talk ball. We'll talk about some of the other NBA tonight as well. I've been watching a lot of other games, been watching some college as well. Looking forward to March Madness too. Who do you guys think is going to win is going to come out of the East and the West right now if you had to pick? Who are you high on right now on each conference? All right, we are off in Cleveland, the Rocket Arena. Cavaliers have the ball first, wearing the white jerseys tonight. Sixers with the blue jerseys tonight. Here's Sam Merrill for 3. He misses it. Wade cannot pull in the rebound. The Sixers have it. Here comes Kelly Oubre. Oubre with the rock, going to find Quentin Grimes. Number 1 option tonight. Here's Cameron Payne. Thinks about a 3. Stopped in his tracks. Finds Barlow. Nice ball movement so far. Barlow going to turn, spin, hook one up, and gets it to go. Dominic Barlow on the board first. Sixers have a lead. Let's enjoy it while we have it. Harden had it poked away by Barlow. And like I said, the Cavaliers do not pose a major threat to me at all. Like, I don't think the Cavaliers are going to do that much this season. I understand why they made the trade for Harden. I just don't think they have enough. But I get why they did it. Here's Donovan Mitchell driving downhill. Finds some space, floats it up, missed everything. Bad take by Donovan Mitchell. It is out of bounds. Sixers ball. You're in for a surprise tonight, RB. I can feel it. All right, Ty. Hope you're right, man. Hope you're right. Here's Kelly Oubre going to dribble, drive into the paint. He goes up. He was grabbed by Merrill, and it's a first foul of the game for Sam Merrill. So Kelly Oubre will go to the line for 2. Let's go, guys. Get us up to 100 likes. We need 24 more. 350 in the chat. Welcome in, man. Harris ducks the tax by any means necessary. That's a fact. That is a fact. Celtics and Spurs, Knicks and Spurs, Michigan and Houston. Sixers will play in the Eastern Conference Finals. Wow. It is likely Pistons and Celtics for the East, says Beer Battered. Yeah, so my takeaways, guys, after watching the Celtics yesterday, I think they have a really good shot of coming out of the East. Pistons have lost 4 in a row. I like the Spurs as well. I think it'll be Thunder Spurs, but Spurs are playing some great basketball right now. Thunder might just be inevitable, but Spurs are really good as a team, man. I've been watching a lot of their games. They've been fun to watch. Here's the dribble, the drive, the kick. Mitchell from the corner. Can't get it to go. Here come the 76ers. Campaign up the floor. Finds Barlow. Drives all the way in. Dribbles through the paint. And he is fouled. By the way, Oubre 2 of 2 at the line. Sixers lead at 4-0. And it's Dominic Barlow going back to the stripe. Once again, if you guys are new to the channel, thank you so much for being here. I'm RB. I cover the Sixers, the Eagles, the NBA, the NFL, and more. So welcome on in. Barlow going to miss the first at the line. Bit of a tough situation tonight for the Sixers. First time this season, they are without everybody. No Maxey, no VJ. No PG, no Embiid. Barlow going to miss both at the line. 0 of 2. He comes up empty. Here come the Cavaliers. James Harden with the rock, guarded by Quentin Grimes, blows right by him, drives to the paint, floats it up, and Mobley is there to scoop it up and float it right in. So the Cavaliers finally on the board. Cameron Payne at the top. He's guarded by Merrill, comes around a screen, kicks out to the corner. Quentin Grimes, guarded by James Harden. Grimes going to dribble in, and he was fouled by Harden. $2 Super Chat, Philly for Life says, I got Boston and the T-Wolves. Either win, I get 4 Gs. T-Wolves are a sleeper team, man. They're like a wild card, honestly. You never know how they're going to play. One game they win by 40, the next game they lose by 25 to a bad team. Oubre had it poked away. Bona picks it up. He drives the lane, floats it up. Missed it, got his own board. Bona again misses for a second time. Cleveland has it now. Harden up the floor to Wade. Wade back to Harden. Here's James Harden one-on-one. He's going to step back over Quentin Grimes. Misses everything. Wade gets it back again. Here's Donovan Mitchell. 10 on the shot clock. Mitchell at the logo. Mitchell, left to right, comes around a screen. Mitchell drives, crossover all the way against Barlow. Steps back, puts it up, and gets it to sink. I'm curious about if we have any Cavs fans in here. How do you guys feel about the Cavaliers? How deep do you think they can go? Here's Quentin Grimes in space. He drives. He throws it to absolutely nobody. And it goes into the second row out of bounds. So it's going back to Cleveland. Here's James Harden coming around a screen. One bouncer to Mobley, cutting to the rim. Tries to save it. He cannot. And the Cavaliers off to a very sloppy start. Three minutes into this ball game, here's Quentin Grimes going to kick back to Bona. Bona to Oubre. Oubre at the wing. He's going to step back. One-on-one finds Grimes. Grimes a catch-and-shoot three, and it's good. Sixers take the lead. They lead it by 3 now. Mitchell guarded by Oubre. Mitchell one bounce over to Dean Wade. Dean Wade guarded by Dominic Barlow. Wade had it poked away, but he was fouled by Kelly Oubre. TTB says, first round exit for the Cavaliers. I could see that happening. Scum, what's going on, bro? Philly Shad, Fire Take Goat in the house. Shout out to the channel members. Here's Sam Merrill, guarded by Cameron Payne. He's going to find James Harden. 4 on the shot clock. Harden one-on-one. Crossover, drive, kick. Dean Wade spots up a triple. That one is short. Here come the 76ers. We'll be streaming a lot of games during the playoffs as well, so we may end up streaming some Cavaliers games. We'll see how the schedule plays out. Here's Kelly Oubre going to drive in the paint. Oubre going to turn to his left, fades away, gets it to go. Sixers lead it 9-4. Here's James Harden coming around a screen. He drives, dishes it out, Wade to the corner. Merrill chucks up a quick 3. That one's way off. Cavaliers look terrible so far. 7:35 to go. Here's a 3 from Oubre. That one's off the mark. Cavs track it down. Here they come. Mitchell with the rock. Almost 5 minutes into this game. Cavaliers yet to hit a three-pointer. Here's Mobley going to find Merrill. Merrill contested 3. That one just missed. It went out of the rim, off the top of the bank, and then almost went back in, but just popped out. Here are the Sixers now. Campaign with the rock, guarded by James Harden. Comes around a screen. Payne up to Oubre. Oubre going to pop a three. That one's short. Sixers lead at 9-4. Once again, Cavs have lost 4 out of their last 7. Not looking too cohesive as a unit. Here's Evan Mobley going to turn, spin, find Merrill down low to Mobley. He turns, he spins, goes up, fouled by Oubre, and 1. Second personal on Kelly Oubre. Definitely not a night where you can afford to rack up a lot of fouls early. That's for sure. Ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor, drop a blue and red in the chat if you are rocking Sixer Nation. Let's get a roll call going in here. Sixer Nation, drop some blue and red in the chat. If you're not a Sixers or a Phillies fan, let me know what team you are repping. We got almost 400 people in here still. We are 5 likes away from 100. Please do me a favor, hit the thumbs up. Every 100 likes, we wake up my grumpy neighbors and we piss them off with the air horn. Thank you all for being here. Really appreciate it on this Sixers versus Cavs Monday night. In case you guys are just tuning in, Sixers without Maxey, VJ, PG, and Embiid tonight. Sixers are 1-1 without Maxey on the season. They said Maxey will miss tomorrow night's game as well against Memphis, and then he will be reevaluated after meeting with a specialist. So who the heck knows what that means? But yeah, we'll see. We will see. Kelly Oubre already with 2, so. Thank you guys so much for being here, man. I really do appreciate it. Even though I'm frustrated with the Sixers right now, being able to do this every game, every day, I love it, man. I also cover the Eagles. If you guys are football fans, definitely check out my Eagles channel. And I got something cool in the works coming soon. So stay tuned. We're going to be streaming a lot of different playoff games this year, like last year. So we'll diversify out to the rest of the NBA. So yeah, man. $2 super chat from Dom Boyle 87. Dom, what's good, man? What's up, Dom? Says everybody hit that like button. Y'all know what to do. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to mention this at the top. Hold on. Play the siren real quick, man. Play the siren. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what that siren means if you're a diehard. We've been doing Sixers trivia all season long. But ladies and gentlemen, that's a special siren. Let me tell you why. Because it is officially trivia bonus week. Told you we were going to do this in March. Especially during these games where the diehards are tapped in. All week long for these 5 games. Today, tomorrow, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. Every question is going to be a bonus question. We're going to have questions that are worth 2 points. We're going to have questions that are worth more than 2 points. So if you want to get yourself in the trivia race, this is the week to be tapped in. Trivia every game at the end of the first quarter. Stay tapped in, man. Quentin Grimes puts up a 3 coming off a screen and he drills it. Quentin Grimes heard me talking in the pregame show. And he's letting us hear it so far. Grimes with an early 6. 6:20 to go here in the first quarter. Harden going to drive, turn, spin back against Barlow one-on-one. Barlow doing a nice job staying in front. Harden pushes away, throws to the corner. Watford in for the first time, almost picked the pass. It's out of bounds, going to stay with Cleveland. 4 on the shot clock. Let's go, man. Yes, sir, man. Double trouble trivia. It's going to be triple this week, though, for some games. Prodigy says, I'm not even a Sixers fan. I'm here tonight. No Boston sports. Like I said, man, you don't have to be a Philly fan to be here. Got a ton of people in the chat tonight. Knicks fan in the chat tonight. There's James Harden looking at inbound. He's going to find Keon Ellis, trade deadline acquisition for the first time. Steps back 3, and he airballed it. Airball.
This guy stinks.
Keon Ellis throwing up a brick from no man's land. We got 100 likes, guys. Drop the yes, sirs. Drop it in the chat. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wake him up. Bona down low, goes up. And he had it poked away. Sixers will keep it. Let's wake up these damn neighbors, man. That's all we can have fun with tonight, man. Shout out to the neighbors. Cameron Payne going to find Quentin Grimes. He turns, puts up a 3. Missed it off the backboard. Here come the Cavaliers. Ellis. There's Jalen Tyson in for the first time, the second-year prodigy, who's been having a heck of a season. Mobley over to Dennis Schroeder, another acquisition at the deadline. Really like Dennis Schroeder's game. Here's James Harden one-on-one against Cam Payne. Harden going to hesitate, drives, floats it up, and he was fouled by Cameron Payne. So, yeah, the Cavaliers got Keon Ellis. They got Dennis Schroeder. They got James Harden. So you think, okay, it's a pretty good deadline, but like I said, they've just been average, man. And they got rid of Darius Garland. So, yeah, it's pretty much the Cavaliers' deadline this year. Cavaliers fans, I'm sorry to tell you, man, but when the bright lights come on, James Harden will disappear. Happens every single stop of the journey. I think they made the trade, though, to try to convince Donovan Mitchell to stay in Cleveland. That's my honest opinion. If the Cavaliers are fully healthy, maybe they can get hot, but see what happens in the playoffs, man. Another foul here by I don't know who that was on. There's Tyrese Maxey. Looks like he's got a splint on the finger. There's Joel Embiid chilling with Maxey. By the way, I don't know if you guys heard this. I don't know if I'm breaking the news here to you, but apparently Tyrese Maxey welcoming his first child. Shout out to Tyrese Maxey. Cameron Payne going to find Trendon Watford. Watford posting up. Turning with the left hand. Finds Barlow, floats it up and in. Sixers lead it by 5. Here's a floater. That one's off the mark. Sixers get the rebound. Trendon Watford downhill finds Barlow, and it goes right through the hands. Turned back over to the Cavs. Don Boyle gifting a Philly Take membership. Let's go. MVPs in the chat for Don Boyle. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say about Maxey, man. Congratulations to him. And, yeah. Apparently he's going to be welcoming his first child. Not confirmed from Maxey himself, but a picture he put up on his Instagram story. You can go check it out over there. Cavaliers miss it, get their own rebound. Thomas Bryant in for the first time. James Harden working against the Dembona. Jabbing, now drives right by him. No look dime. Bryant under the rim and slams it down. 3-point game. Quentin Grimes going to find Trendon Watford. Watford going to pull up a 3. That one's off the mark. Cavaliers have it. Here they come. James Harden with the rock. One-on-one against Jabari Walker in for the first time. Harden floats it up, and he's fouled. So James Harden going to the line for 2. So Jabari Walker, Trendon Watford, and Adem Bona all in the game together. Philly for Life gifting a Philly Take membership. Shout out to Philly for life and shout out to Dom Boyle. Shout out to two OGs always supporting the show. It's crazy how Harden can ball at his age. I'll take your word on him getting quiet in big moments, says Derek. Listen, Harden in the regular season, he still can play really well. It's just in those playoff series and the big games, but see what happens, man. Maybe the Cavs get hot going a run. I'll tell you what, man, the Celtics deserve a lot of credit. I hate to say it, but it's true. Walker under the rim goes up. Cameron Payne floats it right up and in. Sixers need to take notes from the Celtics, man. Celtics were supposed to have a gap year without Jason Tatum on the floor. They go 41-20. 41-21. And Tatum's back. They look really good. Harden for three. Off balance. Gets it to go. Cavs knotted up at 16. Guys, we got 420 people in the chat. Get us to 200 likes, man. Let's go. Here's a three on the other end. Campaign can't get it to go. Cavs have it. 3:15 to play here in the first. Here's a three ball again from Harden. Had it blocked by Watford. Nice play. Here come the Sixers. Watford, Walker all the way. Goes right up and in. Sixers take a 2-point lead. It is 18-16. Sixers doing all right so far, man. Shout out to the members in the chat. Shout out to the mods. Thank y'all for being here, man. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. So once again, we got trivia coming up at the end of the first quarter. Tonight's game will be worth 2 points. If anybody wants to try to snag that trivia question. You guys are new here. I go by RB. This is Philly Take with RB, but we cover the whole NBA. We do streams for other teams as well in the playoffs. We built up a nice game day live community. Thank you for helping us get to 52K. We're on the road to 100, baby. Let's go. Let's go, man. I cannot believe the Celtics, bro. So lucky. I can't even say luck, man. As much as it pains me to say, the Celtics are a well-ran organization. Let's go. The Celtics are a well-ran team. They take Brad Stevens out of the coaching job. They put him in the front office. The guy is a freaking wizard, all right? And we got to give credit to Joe Mazzulla, right? We constantly go back and forth with this battle of, like, how much does coaching matter in the NBA? Joe Mazzulla has put on a coaching masterclass this season. Celtics just played the Sixers a couple games ago. They're last in the league in pace, so they play slow as heck, but they shoot 45 threes a game. And they really are just exceptional in the half court. I don't know if there's a stat that shows how many times the ball is moved to another person in the half court before the shot is taken. I would guess that if that is a stat, that the Celtics lead the league by a lot. They just move the ball well. They get everybody involved. They play as a team. Jaylen Brown has had an exceptional season. They got dudes that you've never heard of and they just pick up guys, you know what I mean, that can shoot, play defense. They all play defense well. And now they have Jason Tatum back who's getting the rust off. I think these Celtics could make a run. I really do. Gets on my nerves, man. Every year I watch the Sixers make bad mistakes, and it's like, look at what the Celtics do. You know, it's a lot of what I've seen with the Spurs this year. I'm really high on the Spurs, in case you guys can't tell. Spurs are so fun to watch, man. Spurs have built up the team they have in like two to 3 years. They pick up guys like Julian Champagnie, who I said would be a hidden gem for the Sixers when they picked him up undrafted. Of course, they let him go. He finds his way onto the Spurs, and he's a great 3-and-D weapon. Anyway, 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Sixers lead it by 2. Keon Ellis with the rock. He's going to find Donovan Mitchell. Tyrese Martin in for the first time for Philly, as well as Andre Drummond. Let's go. Bryant hooks one up. That one is short. Sixers have it. Cavs look like a disaster so far. Kind of like how the Hawks did last game in the first. Walker just got elbowed in the face inadvertently by Thomas Bryant. Bryant's going to give him a hug. Maybe Trenton Watford and Quentin Grimes will learn this game and not start talking smack in the first half to get smacked in the second half. Keon Ellis wide open, hits a three in the corner. Cavs retake the lead. 2 minutes to go here in the first. Tyrese Martin at the top. He's going to kick it out to Trenton Watford. Watford coming around a screen. Watford looking, scanning, Drummond rolls. Nowhere to go with the ball. 4 on the shot clock. Grimes has it. He's going to have to chuck up a bad shot. He does, and he airballs it. It's a shot clock violation. $5 super chat, Philly for life. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. He says, my thoughts is exactly, RB. Put my bet in the first month of the season, not knowing about Tatum's timeline. If they win the chip, I get 6 Gs, T-Wolves 4. I mean, it's a crazy bet, man. But yeah, the fact that Tatum came back, I was surprised he came back in like 9 months. But he looked really bad in the first game, but he's getting his legs under him for sure. Here's Dennis Schroeder, finds a cutting Thomas Bryant. He lost it out of bounds. They're going to say out on Philly. $5 super chat, Philly for life says, sadly, when it comes to basketball, the Celtics are the Eagles and the Sixers are the Cowgirls. It's sad, really, may even have worse owner than the Cowboys. They're right up there, man. They're both right up there. I agree with you, bro. It really is sad. Ryan for 3. That one's off the back iron. That's why it's funny. All the fans in this area that are fans of like this, the Cowboys and then every other Philly team, I'm like, you guys just want to suffer at that point. You guys are putting yourself through hell, honestly. Here's Tyrese Martin working against Dennis Schroeder. He dribbles. He stops on a dime, puts up a mid-range, left it short. Drummond fights for the offensive rebound. Wings it to Watford. Watford swatted at the rim by Thomas Bryant. And here come the Cavaliers in transition. Schroeder running the baseline. He goes up and he's fouled. And I believe it was on Justin Edwards, who was in for the first time now for Philly. Actually, no, it's on Andre Drummond. That's going to be the first on Drummond. The reason I subbed is because you're not a hater. You give props when they're due. Thank you, man. I try to be as fair as I can. Try to give you guys the best analysis, best coverage that I can. We call every game live. We give you the live stats. We break it down. We do a pregame show, a live game show, and then a postgame show, all combined into one. 4 hours of coverage for every game. Then we put out clips on our socials. So again, follow us everywhere. I've been making some NBA additional content over on TikTok and IG, so check it out. Thank you to everyone being up in here, man. Let me ask you guys this. What brought you to this channel? Whether you're a Philly fan or not, what brought you to this channel? Like, how'd you find this channel? That's my next question. We got Min in the chat. What's up, man? Maple, what's good? Channel member in here. Why do Philly people bother being Cowboys fans? What happened was back in the 90s, they hopped on the bandwagon, and now they have to suffer because of it. But, you know, when you're a Cowboys, you know, Sixers, Phillies, whatever fan, it's like you're just putting yourself through a world of trouble, man. But that's pretty much why. Sixers are a tax write-off for Josh Harris. Does Watford know how to dunk? I don't know. Martin's going to miss the first free throw at the line. Sixers in the bonus. Cavs in the bonus. Philly Shad says, go Birds, go Sixers, go Philly. What's up, Philly Shad? But yeah, what brought you guys to this channel? Like, are you a fan of an opposing team? Are you a Philly fan? Did you just find this stream on YouTube? Did you get suggested through the algorithm? What brought you here? By the way, we got 400 people in the chat. Get us to 200 likes right now. Thank you so much. Hit that sub button as well. Hope get us to 53K. Dennis Schroeder coming around a screen. Schroeder puts up a mid-range shot and hits it wide open. I think Martin went 0 of 2 at the line, did he? Yeah, he went 0 of 2. Sixers cannot hit their free throws right now. Cavs on a 14-4 run. They lead it by 5. 40 seconds to go here in the first. Justin Edwards going to kick it back to Quentin Grimes. Grimes for three. That one's short. Cavs have it again. Here's Donovan Mitchell.
Let's go.
Mitchell wings it inside. The pump fake by Tyson. Nice steal by Tyrese Martin. Here come the Sixers. Shot clock unplugged. 15 seconds to go. In the game is number 14, Dalen Terry as well. He's been in the G League for a couple games. Sixers signed him on a two-way. Now Grimes is fouled with 7 seconds. So he is going to the free throw line. $5 super chat. Philly for life says 5 years ago you were one of the few one of the few doing honest Sixers content. Watched you once, have not stopped since. Love the channel and the community. It is home. Let's go, man.
He's on fire.
Shout out to you, brother. I appreciate the kind words. Appreciate that, man. Grimes goes 2 of 2 at the line. That's the goal here, man. We want it to feel like a family. 3 ball from Tyson at the buzzer, and he hits it. Jalen Tyson with the buzzer beater. Cavs lead it by 6. And that is how we end the first. I believe it was a 17-6 run at the end of the first. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We will get to more of your comments in the chat, but it is officially time for our favorite segment here at the end of the first quarter, and that is our Sixers Scholars Trivia, presented by our great partners at National University. You know the drill. Only one guest permitted in the chat. Whoever gets the most points right at the end of the season will win a prize. I will say the question first, and then I will put it in the chat. Tonight's question is worth 2 points. It is bonus trivia week, bonus questions all week long. Okay, here we go. Listen carefully. The question is, 5 Sixers players have recorded a triple-double against the Cavaliers. However, only one of them has done it twice. Which Sixers player is the only one to record multiple triple-doubles against the Cavaliers? So once again, there have been 5 Sixers players to record a triple-double against the Cavaliers. Who is the only Sixer to record a triple-double twice against the Cavaliers? Once again, shout out to our great partners at National University. Check out their link down below. If you want to get that next degree level up, check them out over at nationaluniversity.com. Someone said, I'm a Knicks fan. I cut the cable 10 years ago. Find unbiased play-by-play YouTube that call games and are knowledgeable with NBA. You're one of the best doing it out there. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. And welcome. Welcome to the family. You kept popping up on the feed. I started tuning in. Love for the Philly franchises. I'm a Celtics fan. For years, I found you and never left. Thank you, man. Appreciate that, Nas. You're the man, bro. Was looking for sports content. My Bulls irritated me. Popped into your stream. Was entertained. Been a troll ever since. Let's go, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate y'all, man. Kind words. Kind words. All right. Give you guys like 15 more seconds. Give y'all 15 more seconds. Who is the only Sixers player to record multiple triple-doubles against the Cavaliers? We'll get to the answer here in 1 second. Here's Andre Drummond. Going to find Oubre at the top. Oubre finds Dalen Terry for 3. That one is short and knocked out of bounds. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the correct answer, to maybe many surprise, is Ben Simmons. Oh, I can't even utter that name. Ben Simmons has multiple triple-doubles against the Cavaliers. Only Sixer to do it. We have 3 people that got it back to back to back, but one person got it before everybody else. And the correct answer first goes to Bird Gang Nation by a split second, by like a 1/10 of a second. Edwards floats one up and in. Bird Gang Nation chimes in with a 2-bomb. Thank you to everybody for playing Sixers trivia tonight. Mikey was second and Juan was third by a split second. Very close. Shout out to Bird Gang Nation, man. Let me go ahead and let me add one on for him. Add 2 on for him, actually. Bird Gang Nation is cooking right now. I don't know if Lou is in the chat. Lou, you in here, bro? My guy, Bird Gang Nation, is right on your tail now. He is right on your tail. With the win tonight and the 2 points with the bonus, Bird Gang Nation is now at 8 points on the season. He is 1 behind Lou World. 1. Lou World once had like a 6-point lead. He is choking the lead right now. Yeah, Mikey, good stuff, man. You were second. You were a split second behind. Here's Justin Edwards at the top. He's going to pull up a contested 3, and he knocks it down. Justin Edwards can play, man. Let's go, Justin Edwards. Here's Jalen Tyson into the lane, kicks out to Bryant. Bryant had it poked away, and it's going to stay with Cleveland. Let's go, man. I'm surprised how many people said Ben Simmons. You guys must have knew that answer or something. Shout out to Bird Gang Nation, man. Making his way. Making his way to the top. Cavs have it. Keon Ellis, 3 on the shot clock. Ellis down low to Mobley. Turns, spins, and he was fouled by Edwards. Lou World has 9. He sits atop the leaderboard. Bird Gang Nation with 8. Will he make the comeback? Minute and a half into the second. Here are the Cavaliers. Tyson from the corner left it short. Oubre picks it up. Back in the game with Martin, Terry, Drummond, and Edwards. Sixers pretty much have no point guard on the floor right now. That's how bad their roster has dwindled down to. Cavaliers steal it away. Here's Jalen Tyson up the floor. Second-year player. He's had a great boost this season, and Mitchell fouled in the lane. $2 Super Chat. Philly for Life says, makes you wonder why Ed and Bari do not get more burn. I agree, man. We've been saying it all season. Nurse has had a tough situation to deal with, but tell you what, man. They have some guys that can play at the end of this roster. I feel like they should be playing more, to be honest. You're a very laid-back guy, does his video, doesn't put on a persona. You're just being yourself. That's true and refreshing. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Someone said, get some soap. It's funny. Congratulations, Bird Gang Nation. Smiley, what's going on? There's Lou. Lou, what's up, man? What's up, Lou? How are you, bro? Good to see you here, man. Yo, RB, can't lie. Countless times I was close to getting the board. You're close, man. You're close. You guys have some good opportunities this week, man. Mitchell going to knock down the free throws. They lead it by 5. I wonder if Max Strus is even going to play this season for the Cavs. I believe he has not played a single game yet. He has a Jones fracture in his foot. Now Martin throws it away. Mitchell with the steal, drives coast to coast, goes up, lays it in, and fouled. And fouled. Is that Marjan Beauchamp? It is. Beauchamp in for the first time. They called all the G League guys up for tonight's game. Another and one for Mitchell. Once again, thank you all for being here, man. We are 6 likes away from 200. Get us there so we can wake up our grumpy neighbors. Hit that sub button. Get us to 52.1K. Sixers Game Day Live Show presented by our great friends at National University, powered by Prize Picks. Here's Marjon Beauchamp. He kicks it up top to Edwards. Threw it away again. Oh. Lou World said, chill, y'all. I'm locking in. We're good. Lou World pumping his chest. He said, I'm good. Don't worry. I'm not choking the lead like I'm the Falcons. Here's Donovan Mitchell back in with the starters and Keon Ellis and Craig Porter Jr. for the first time. Mitchell, just such a crafty scorer, man. Donovan Mitchell, this is what I knew was going to happen eventually. It is crazy, guys, how I can literally predict how these games are going to go. If y'all were here for the pregame portion, I literally said the Sixers are going to keep it close for a little bit, and then the Cavs are just going to start humming. I just knew Donovan Mitchell was going to have a night, and he right now looks to be unstoppable. 11 points now. Yeah, the Cavaliers are they're cooking right now. Mitchell's so good, man. Before I was even on here doing YouTube, man, the amount of campaigning that I did for Ben Simmons to win Rookie of the Year over Donovan Mitchell, I feel ashamed in myself, man. I was a Ben stan for a while, man. Donovan Mitchell's so good. He's so good, man. Guys, Busy B, our moderator, is dropping our link tree in the chat. Thought it was also pinned. I don't know where it went, but definitely click that link. Follow us on all platforms. Appreciate that. Check us out everywhere. We do exclusive content on each platform uniquely. So if you guys are on IG, TikTok, whatever, give us a follow over there. Facebook. Oh my gosh, man. God bless you, RB, for calling this game. No way I'm watching. I got to suffer through it all, man. Suffer through all of it, man. We still got 500 people in here, so still a bunch of people in here enjoying this somehow, some way. We got 200 likes. Drop the yes, sir, in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wake them the hell up, man. Wake them up, bro. Wake them up. I was just starting to build some rapport with the neighbors too, man. But I'm frustrated, man. I'm frustrated. I got to get my frustrations out somehow. This is like an open therapy session. This is open therapy, man. Wake them up. You guys are a part of this too. I really got to put some soundproofing on the wall, bro. One of these days, the popos are going to show up. Like, yo, why is there screaming going on at 10 o'clock at night? My bad, bro. Sixers. Beer Batter Gummy Shark says, RB, I'm resolute. I like the 2 to 9% chance of the draft pick. Beer Battered, you are out of your mind, bro. You are out of your mind. You think Adam Silver is going to give the Sixers the top 4 draft pick? No way. No way. Just to piss off the Sixers, he would make it 5th. The Thunder would get the 5th overall pick. They have the Jazz first round pick, by the way, which is, I think, top 8 protected. Thunder are probably going to end up with the Sixers first round pick, the Jazz first round pick. I think they have the Clippers first round pick. They have everybody's first round pick. I'm mad at the Thunder. They did exactly what Sam Hinkie was going to do and never got in trouble for it. Now they're champions. Campaign for 3, left it short. The only difference is that the Thunder completely fleeced the Clippers in the Paul George trade. It's crazy how Paul George and the Sixers are involved in every which way. Like, it just constantly comes back to the Sixers. And there is Dean Wade coming right back to the Sixers with another 3 bomb It is now a 13-point game. Sixers are letting it get out of hand a little bit right now. Bona drives the lane and flushes it down in space. How many have the Sixers even scored this quarter? 7 points? They've scored 7 points. Dean Wade, another 3-ball, left it short. Cavs get the offensive rebound. Wade thinking about a 3, sidestep, now kicks out to the opposite corner. Keon Ellis for 3, and this time he knocks it down. Ay, ay, ay. Here's Cameron Payne trying to find space. He does, pulls up a 3, can't get it to fall. Cavs lead it by 14 points. No Maxey, no VJ, no Embiid, no Paul George. We're just having a great night. Here's Donovan Mitchell, finds Mobley, pops out for 3. This one's a tad short. Grimes with the rebound. Here come the 76ers. Grimes around a screen. Drives, full head of steam. One bounce to Payne, to Barlow. Nice ball movement. Watford at the top. Dribbles out to Grimes. Grimes drives. Another touch. To Bona goes up. Woo! What a bucket! That was the best play of the night. That was like 7 passes. 7:25 to go here in the second. Mitchell drives, hooks up a shot. Just missed it. He's chirping for a foul. Didn't get it, though. Let's go. Let's at least make it fun to watch. Move the ball again. Grimes. Here's Barlow looking like Matisse Thybulle out there. Watford to Barlow and an offensive foul on Watford. And just as I said, let's make it fun. They don't. Ladies and gentlemen, 350 people in the chat. Get us to 300 likes. Let's go. Welcome on in. Thank you for being here, man. Thank you for being here, man. I appreciate y'all. Guys, let's play a fun game that we like to play here in the second quarter every game called Drop the Spot. Drop it like it's hot. Let me know where you guys are tapping in from tonight. Drop your cities, towns, states, countries. Where's everybody tuning in from watching tonight? Here is Keon Ellis against Trendon Watford. Finds Tyson. The pump fake, the drive, the crossover. What a play. All the way to the rim. Couldn't finish. Sixers have the board. Here they come. 5-on-4. Watford down the lane. Floats it up. Got it with the teardrop. 10-point game now. Greg Porter Jr. going to find Dean Wade. Porter Jr. has played in all 56 this year. I think it's going to be out of bounds on the Sixers. Greg Porter Jr. second year, out of Wichita State. Actually, I think it's his third year. Yeah, third year out of Wichita State. Doesn't play too much because of a guy like Jalen Tyson. First round pick last year out of Cal. Jalen Tyson averaging 13.5 points a game this season, 5.3 rebounds, shooting 45% from 3. He has been a revelation for this Cavaliers team. 2 on the shot clock. Harden going to step back, has to chuck it. He does, and he hits. The James Harden step back just will never get old, man. It's his bread and butter. Here's Trendon Watford, drives the lane, kicks out to Edwards. Edwards dribbling, driving, throws it back, and a foul on Keon Ellis. Let's see, we got Lancaster, PA in the house tonight. Upper Darby in the chat. ATL in the house. Brooklyn. Swarthmore in the house. Oakland in the chat. Miami in the house. What else we got up in here, man? We have Richmond in the house. Driving to Virginia as we speak. Northeast Philly in the chat. NYC. Northeast Philly in the chat. Shout out to Philly in the building. Bona puts it up, blocked at the rim. Cavs get it back. 6 to play here in the second. Here's a 3-ball from Keon Ellis, and he hits it in transition. It's a 16-point game. Cavs with the lead. Sixers got to keep it close here if they want any type of hope. Grimes all the way to the rim downhill. Gets it to go against Jalen Tyson. Here's Craig Porter Jr. Going to kick it all the way out to Dean Wade. Wade thinking, pump fake, drive, gets full teamed. Here's Tyson driving into the lane. Tyson goes all the way, left-hand lay, couldn't get it to fall. 5:10 to play here in the second. Grimes going all the way, crossover, dribble, drive, goes in, lays it. Where's the foul, man? Did they call it? Did they not call a foul? Grimes might have got a technical. Grimes was campaigning for a foul. I don't know if he got it. No, he didn't. He didn't. That's crazy. Now Nurse is chirping. I don't know if Nurse got a foul or what. Or a tech, maybe. I don't know. I guess it's not a technical. It's just a regular foul. So the Cavs are in the bonus with 5 to go here in the second. Ellis at the free throw line. Going to miss the first. Thank you all for dropping the spot. Louisiana in the chat. Philippines. 600 people in the chat right now. Do me a favor. Hit that thumbs up button, man. Subscribe to the channel. We do this every single game. 4 hours of coverage on the Sixers Game Day live show. Keon Ellis going to knock it down on the second. 1 of 2. 13-point game. Watford going to drive, float it up, left it short. By the way, Cavs played the Celtics yesterday. Celtics did their thing. Like I said, looking really good. So this is a second of a back-to-back for Cleveland. Not really playing like it. Tyson kicks it out to the corner. Ellis contested 3 and hits. I just don't know how the Sixers do this every game. They just leave guys wide open in the corner. I've been saying it every game all season. Grimes threw it away out of bounds, but it was tapped by Harden. So it's going to stay with the Sixers. Don Boyle says, I was never big on Harden, but when we got him, I was thrilled. So was I. They got off the Ben Simmons contract to get James Harden. The Sixers, in my opinion, won the James Harden trade twice. They won it when they acquired him and then when they traded him. Here's Cameron Payne going to find Trendon Watford. Watford turns and spins, floats it up, but it's too late. It's a shot clock violation. 4:17 to go here in the second. Let's go, guys. Get us up to 300, man. Hit that thumbs up. Ellis in the lane, and he's fouled again. Refs have certainly been very foul happy for the Sixers here in the second. Let's get a total on that. Very foul happy for the Sixers. Sixers up to 12 fouls on the evening. Cavs are at 8. Rob says Nurse whines but never takes up for his players. Edward says, I hit the like button. Thank you, man. Thank you. Ellis going to knock down the first. Channel members, let's go. Let's see some emojis in the chat. Drop some fires in the building, man. I want to hear you guys in the chat. Thank you all for being here so far in this first half. Still got a lot more to talk about. Second one is going to be missed. 1 of 2 at the line. 4:10 to go here in the second. Cameron Payne, who has done pretty much nothing tonight, drives, floats one up, left it short, trying to get the rebound. He does. Watford to Grimes. Grimes going full speed downhill. Lays it up and in with the right-hand gather. So it is back to a 17-point game now. Here is James Harden coming around a screen. Gets the switch onto the big. He drives and kicks. Ellis up to Merrill. Now Mitchell. Mitchell catch and shoot 3. In and out. Edwards has it. Here come the 76ers. 3.5 to go in quarter number 2. Grimes guarded by Ellis. Here's Cameron Payne at the top. Bona going to set a screen. Payne gets doubled now. Payne up to Grimes, kicks it a corner, wide open. Watford a three, can't hit. Yeah, Watford's just not good enough, man. He's not that guy. Should be Jabari Walker, to be honest. Here's Keon Ellis against Quentin Grimes. Harden at the top. Gave a little no-look bounce pass. Edwards tried to steal it. Now Edwards hovers over the ball. Ellis on the ground. It's going to be a jump ball, I believe. $2 Super Chat, Philly for life. Thank you so much, man. He says, I feel like we're barely getting fouls called for us. I agree. Definitely has felt one-sided for sure. $2 Super Chat, Philly for life says, Q-Dot's playing okay today. Still ball hogging. Yeah, honestly, man, Grimes and Payne have done nothing here in the second quarter. Grimes has 14, but I mean, actually, it's not fair. He's done a little bit, but I just feel like the guards have not done that much. Like, I feel like they got to get others involved as well. So yeah, it's kind of where we're at. I just saw this picture somebody sent me. Apparently on the opening intros for the Sixers, they put Jared McCain's picture in place of Cameron Payne, so that's cool, I guess. Wild. Wild, man. Wild. 420 people in the chat. Welcome on in. Thank you all for being here, man. See, we got Busy B dropping the emojis. What's up, Busy B? Philly Shad in the chat. Don Boyle. Beer Batter Gummy Shark says, I have a rule change to consider. Make dunks worth 3 points. Only one shot at the line if fouled. Incentivizing attacking the rim and hard contesting defense. Bring us back to the 90s. Daryl Morey said in an interview recently that he thinks three-pointers are weighted too much. So I like it though. Go ahead, give me your rule proposals. Why not? Why not? We got Saltwater in the chat from Jersey. We got Season in the chat. We got Shane in the house. Rob in the house. Scum in the house. Juan in the house. Wrong number 20. That's a fact. I wonder who puts those pictures up before the game. Like, I wonder if it was the Cavaliers just trolling or if it was the Sixers who just don't even know who's who at this point or wanted to piss us off. By the way, I think we're seeing, speaking of number 20, why Cameron Payne was in the EuroLeague. He's been pretty bad so far for this team. Sixers currently have 81% of their salary on the bench tonight. Shout out to Bobby Marks for that great stat. That's pretty crazy when you think about it. And then they come out there in a press conference after the deadline and act like the rest of this team is good. Edwards kicks it out to Payne. Payne from deep. No can do. Cameron Payne 0 of 4 from beyond tonight. Here's Donovan Mitchell, drives into the paint against Watford, completely blows him out of the way, but Watford somehow gets lucky and Mitchell misses the floater. Payne dribbling on the other end, drives, goes all the way downhill, gets it to go. Cam Payne makes it a 13-point ball game. Just over 2 to play here in the first half. James Harden guarded by Justin Edwards. Harden one-on-one, kicks out to Merrill, back to Harden. 10 on the shot clock. Harden one-on-one. ISO Harden drives the lane, scoops it up and in. 1:50 to go here in the second. Watford dribbling, driving, kicks it out to absolutely nobody. Mitchell scoops it up. Mitchell going coast to coast. Bona blocked it on the other side. They called a foul on Cameron Payne. Mitchell wants a goaltending. Bona blocked it almost into the basket. See, this is what I'm talking about with Adem Bona. He's so talented and gifted athletically. But the guy, it's like, I'm trying to think of a good analogy, bro. It's like, I don't even know, bro. It's like giving like a 6-year-old like the nicest car ever, the fastest car. You know what I mean? Like the car's nice, you can do everything with it, but the 6-year-old kid's not going to know how to drive the car. You know? Adem Bona has all the gifts, the talents athletically. The guy almost blocked the shot into the rim, into the basket. They need to hire an assistant coach that can teach Bona the fundamentals. He could be really good. If Bona goes to like the Celtics, I feel like he would turn into like Neemias Queta. I really feel like that. Like there's no reason Bona should have come back this season with no jump shot and no offensive game. He was practicing jump shots in the summer, and he came back and can't shoot. Mitchell makes the free throw. Did they call that a goaltend, actually? I didn't even see. There's Trenton Watford. Going to find Edwards. Pump fake. Edwards sidestep, 3-ball. Contested, no good. There's James Harden on the other end against Quentin Grimes. 1-on-1. Steps back, foot on the line. Can't get it anyway. All right, so it wasn't a goaltend. Wasn't a goaltend. Rule, if you get fouled, you get your 2 shots and the ball back after. That'd be pretty crazy. That would be pretty crazy. Dontrell in the chat. What's up, man? Campaign wide open a 3. Misses it. Bro, how do you miss a wide open 3, man? How do you miss a wide open 3? Here's the cut from Sam Merrill. Kicks it out to Ellis. Ellis in the corner, a 3. That one is short. Sixers trying to get the rebound. They do. 30 seconds to play here in the first half. Campaign for 3. And he finally hits one, man. Finally. Somehow it's only a 14-point game. Feels like it should be a 30-point game. Guys, 450 people in the chat. Go down below. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit the like button. Get us to 300, man. So we can keep getting new fans in here. We do this every single game, so thank you for being here. Mobley under the rim. Goes up. Poked away. Nobody went for the rebound. Campaign dives on the floor. And he was fouled. Are the Sixers in the bonus is the question. Once again, I am RB. This is the Sixers Game Day live show brought to you by National University and powered by the Prize Picks app. Bona's out here jumping every time somebody goes to put a shoulder like they're going to put in a layup. Sixers are in the bonus, so it'll mean free throws coming up for Cameron Payne. Got all our links flowing through in the chat, channel memberships, the link tree. Follow us everywhere. All those links coming through. I'll drop the Discord link as well if you want to get in on there. Cameron Payne going to knock down a pair at the line. 12-point game. There's a 3-ball from Cleveland, and it might have been blocked at the end of it. And that will take us to the halftime segment right here on Philly Take with RB. I will spare you guys your valuable time here for a few minutes during halftime. I'm going to give you a quick analysis, quick update of this game, and we'll talk a little bit about it. Give you the live halftime stats. But as we always do at halftime, we like to get the chat involved with all 400 plus in here. Still a pretty good crowd tonight. I'm pretty surprised. All right, man. One word. One word in the chat right now to describe this game. One word in the chat to describe this game. What would you guys say, man? What would you guys say? Give me one word in the chat right now to describe how you feel about this game. One word in the chat right now. Cavs fan, love your stream. Stopped in to give you a like. Eric, you're the man, bro. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. We welcome everybody here, man. My word of the half is just going to be powerless. That's my word, because the Sixers have no power in this game. You know, I'm not going to sit here and rage at Cameron Payne and Kelly Oubre and all these guys because they're just not good enough to get the win tonight. They're at least trying. You know, I feel like they're at least putting together some good possessions. They're down 14 or they're down 12 now. But I'm just going to say powerless. There's just nothing they can really do. So that'll be my word. All right, man. I'm going to read out a couple of the best words that I can find in the live chat before I do that. Got to give a huge shout out to our great partners of the show over at Prize Picks. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not downloaded the Prize Picks app, what are you waiting for? Shoot your shot on Prize Picks. Get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5 by using the code CLNS. Prize Picks makes every dunk, every dime, and every board that much more exciting. Don't miss this chance to get started on America's #1 app for sports picks. Like we said earlier, man, you can make stacks on your picks. You can make live picks. They have everything on there, man. The community feature and even everything else, you know, including the copy lineup features where you can even look at some of your favorite creators, lineups, or even your friends. You know, you can follow Prize Picks partners like us, and you can tail our picks with one click. So once again, download the Prize Picks app today. Use code CLNS. Get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Thank you to Prize Picks for partnering on the show. All right, ladies and gentlemen, one word. Let's see. My word is powerless. What do you guys think? Tormenting, says BLSG. That's a good word. That's how I feel in general right now about the 76ers. It's been an eventful day, for sure. Let's see. Expected. Philly for life, good word. Says typical. Unfortunate. That's a good word. Definitely, for sure. Beer Battered says ping pong balls. Beer Battered is leading the tanking charge. Beer Battered Gummy Shark is leading the tanking charge. Yeah. Yeah, good words in the chat. What else do I say, guys? Sixers scored 20 points in the first. They scored 24 in the second. I'm not going to go through all the major stats. I mean, I told you guys at the beginning, there's people in here. And look, I appreciate the optimism, right? They were in here at the beginning saying, have faith, have faith. Listen, man, I'm tampering my expectations. And this is like the first game of the season where I honestly am not getting mad at all. Like, I just know what's going to happen. Cavs lead second chance points 8-6. Sixers lead fast break 11-10. Sixers are actually out rebounding the Cavaliers. But they're shooting 22% from three, 60 from the line. Simply put, guys, the Sixers team is not that good tonight. But I'll give them credit. At least they're trying. I'm actually happier than I expected to be because the Sixers are at least giving some effort. They're at least giving some effort. So, yeah. I mean, Quentin Grimes, I give him credit. I've been hard on Grimes lately. He's got 14 in the first half, 5 of 8. Feel like he's been pretty decent tonight. Cameron Payne has 9 points, 5 boards, 3 assists. Although he can't hit a 3 ball, he's actually finding some teammates, you know, getting in the weeds. I mean, the fact that Cameron Payne has 5 boards and he's your leading rebounder is pretty insane. Bona with 3 boards, Drummond with 2. Yeah, that's pretty much it tonight, guys. I don't know how Cameron Payne is your leading rebounder. Donovan Mitchell, James Harden, 25 combined out of 56. Like I said, I don't think the Cavs are that good of a team. They're just much better than the Sixers are tonight with all the guys out. Yeah. That's all I got, guys, for the halftime analysis. See if the Sixers can keep it remotely close in the third quarter. I'm not going to ask you guys your prediction for the rest of the way in this game, but what I will ask you is, what do you think the final tally will be in the third quarter? Obviously, if you're a Sixers fan or if you've been here all season, you know that the Sixers do not like to play third quarters. So what do you think the final tally will be in the third quarter? My assumption is that the Sixers are going to lay down and die in the third and get completely blown away. Maybe it'll happen in the fourth quarter, but yeah, I expect this to end up being like a 30-point blowout. I do give the guys on the floor credit. I think they're trying. They're just not that good. Billy says, this reminds me of Sixers games when AI and Aaron McKeon played before Mutombo. This reminds me of games last year, to be honest. This reminds me of last year. But anyway, shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to the members. The fact that we still got everybody in here, man, is awesome. We're having fun tonight. We're chatting it up. We're doing what we can, man. We'll be here for the rest of the game. We'll be into the post-game show, and we will continue to break it down right here on the Sixers Game Day Live show. First game of a 5-game week for the 76ers. Second of a back-to-back for Cleveland. Can the Sixers at least keep it close? We will find out. Mobley only has 5 points. Merrill has 0. I feel like if those guys get hot, it might be over quickly. We'll see, man. Get us to 300 likes. And hit that subscribe button. And yeah, man, we will continue the rest of this show on the other side. We'll be back in just a few moments. Don't go anywhere. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here on the Sixers Game Day Live Show. We do it every single game, presented by National University, powered by the Prize Picks app. Third quarter coming up. Sixers down by 12. They've given it all the effort they can. Will it be enough? We will see. Thank you guys for being here, man. Hope everybody is having a great start to their week. I have something exciting in the works soon, hopefully, that I'm excited to share with you, but we'll get to that hopefully as soon as we can. In case you guys missed it earlier, we have a link tree that is pinned in the live chat. If you click that link, it'll take you to a page where it'll show you all of our socials where you can follow us there. Support us on other platforms as well. Stay up to date with all the content and more. Yeah, man. Let's keep it going. Can you guys believe that this is game 64? Who's been here all season, man? Who's been here all season long? 64 games. Honestly, I guess it's more as the years go on here, man, but this season has gone kind of quick for me, man. Can't believe it's already at game 64. As they say, man, life is fun and life goes quick when you love what you're doing, man. All right, guys and girls, here we go. Third quarter underway at the Rocket Center. First one is Quentin Grimes chucking a three. He went 5 of 8 in the first half. He misses his first shot here to begin the second half. Cavs lead by 12. Mitchell driving to the rim. Barlow with the block. Woo. What do we have in the live chat, man? Who's up in here? Who's up in the building? Here's Evan Mobley driving to the rim, goes up, missed it. Bona bats the ball right into the Cavs' hands. Merrill to Mobley, layup and in. Come on, Bona. Bro, I'm being as nice as I can here. Adem Bona, somebody has to teach you how to play the game, brother. Barlow going to drive and spin. Kicks out to Oubre. Oubre dribbling in, driving, floats one up, left it short. Here's Sam Merrill catch and shoot three. No good. Wade gets the rebound. Sixers are looking at it. Timeout Cleveland. They got it off in time. No wonder. No wonder that campaign is leading the team in rebounds tonight. Nobody's actually going for rebounds right now, even though the Sixers did out-rebound them in the first half. It's crazy. Still got 310 people in here as we start quarter number 3. Do me a favor, like the show right now. Subscribe to the channel. Get us to 300 likes. We are almost there. Amoroso says, had to pick up dinner. Decided to listen on my drive home. Let's go, man. Let's go. William says, time flies when you're adulting. That is a fact, William. That is a fact. Good to see you in here, man. Clint, what's going on, bro? Clint's in the house. Let's go, man. Let's go. Should we do MVP of the chat today? Maybe we'll save it for tomorrow when the see who's still in here tomorrow night. Mikey says this game is a snooze fest. Bona has no IQ. Dinah says, yo, RB, it's been a while. Just turned 21. Happy birthday, man. Congratulations. Congrats, man. Dom says, we are outmatched. We already knew that, though. We already knew that coming into tonight. That's why I said I had no expectations for this game anyway. I'm just having fun. I'm just in here having fun, my man. Enjoying the game. All right, here we go. Back from the timeout. Here's Merrill looking to inbound. He's going to find James Harden. Harden at the wing, 7 on the shot clock. Harden finds the lane. It's stolen by Barlow, but actually he doesn't steal it. It bounces off his hands. Wade misses the 3, and the Sixers have it. It's Campaign, Quentin Grimes, Kelly Oubre, Dominic Barlow, and Adem Bona. Here's Kelly Oubre at the top, finds Grimes. Grimes against Mitchell, dumps it off to Barlow. Barlow, the crossover drive. Nice spin. Puts it up with the left hand. Got it to go. Nice little spin hook from Barlow. That's what I want to see more of from Dominic, man. James Harden one-on-one now against Barlow. Going to cross over, drive, step back from the baseline, and hits it again. Yeah, I just don't see them being able to stop Mitchell and Harden late in this game. Quentin Grimes going to find Campaign, guarded by Sam Merrill around a screen. He gets trapped. One bounce up to Oubre. Oubre's been very quiet tonight. Oubre drives the lane, steps through, puts it up, airballs everything. Cavaliers have it, leading by 14 now. James Harden going to pop a corner 3 and hits it again. Harden is starting to get going. 2.5 minutes into the third quarter. It is now a 17-point ball game. Cameron Payne up at the top, guarded by Merrill. Bona going to come set a screen. Payne going to find Oubre. Oubre pops a corner 3, in and out. It's funny, the Sixers are actually like moving the ball better tonight and moving around, but they just don't have the talent on the floor. Harden going to pop a 3 again and gets it to go one more time. James Harden is absolutely cooking right now. Sixers have no answer for it. Grimes downhill again, blocked at the rim by Mobley, but it's going to be a goaltend. Got to it late. So this game is going exactly how I said it would. First half, bit of competitiveness. Sixers trying to keep it within reach, but now the Cavs are just kind of separating themselves. Williams says, yeah, let's let Harden shoot 3s. That'll help. I know, right? Mobley floats it up. It's crazy because, like I said, in the first half, they were actually playing really good on defense, and now they're just letting them do whatever they want. But this is what happens in the third quarter Sixers. Barlow drives, spin again, nowhere to go, almost traveled. Oubre in the corner a 3, left it short. But he was fouled. They call a late whistle. Oubre's chirping a little bit with Evan Mobley. I believe Oubre will have 3 free throws coming up at the charity stripe. Looked like Mobley kind of ran him over at the end of it. Barreled over him. Mobley kind of gave him a weird look at the end, like, what are you doing, Mobley? You almost came down in his landing spot. Oubre didn't like it. Kelly going to miss the first one at the line. Let's go, guys. We're almost to 300, man. Who's in the chat right now? Let's go. I want to see those member emojis. Let's go. I want to see them, man. Light up the chat. Some different colors, man. Oubre going to knock down the second. 1 of 2 at the line. Dom says Harden is torching us. He really is. He is. It's because they're leaving him wide open, though. And the third one is good. 2 of 3 at the line for Kelly. Here's Dean Wade going to find Evan Mobley. Mobley going to pop up a wide open 3. Misses it that time. Yeah, Dom, we did lose them. I'm going to drop a video tomorrow on my Eagles channel talking about it. Eagles are pretty frustrating today as well. Barlow drives in the paint, floats one up, left it short again. Just goes to show you can't waste opportunities, man. Can't waste opportunities. Harden drives through 2, floats it up again, and he is fouled. Can't waste opportunities. I was really surprised that Blankenship left, though. That one got me. Mr. Scum says, I'm always out here, fam. What's up, man? What's good? Yeah, Eagles are getting me too. It's been a rough day, man. It's been a rough day covering my Philly sports, but I love it no matter what. Can't complain. Can't complain. Harden going to knock down the first at the line. Harden going to knock down the second at the line. 2 of 2. Got the pair. So it is still Cameron Payne, Kelly Oubre, Dominic Barlow, Adem Bona, and Quentin Grimes. Here's Quentin Grimes going to drive, go baseline, turn and spin. Grimes to Bona. Bona charges to the rim, gets Mobley on the pump fake and slams it down with 2 hands. 4.5 minutes into this quarter, here's Wade, a wide open 3, and once again, the Sixers get killed on the corner 3. Wide open. Quentin Grimes trying to get free of a screen. It was Dean Wade hugging him pretty much, and they're going to get Wade on the foul. How is Dean Wade complaining to the ref? Like, look. I understand, right? You want to get in the ref's ear, but like, come on, bro. It's a blatant foul. Shut your mouth, bro, and just play. Just play every play. Y'all got to start crying to the referees, man. You were literally hugging Quentin Grimes. Here's Cameron Payne going to find Adem Bona. Turns the corner, drives the lane, plucked away by Mobley. Here come the Cavaliers. Harden up the floor. James Harden crossing over. Harden dribbling, driving, floats it up, and the one-hand flush from Mobley. Bona does not contest. 20-point gap now for the Cavaliers. 6:45 to go in the third. Payne contested triple and hits it. Nice shot by Cam Payne, his second of the night. Harden going to dribble and drive the lane. Nice dish to the corner. Dean Wade for 3 and hits. Back to a 20-point game. Sixers playing no type of defense here in the third. Grimes scanning the floor. Going to find Kelly Oubre. 10 on the shot clock. Oubre guarded by Wade. Switched on to Dennis Schroeder. Now back in the game. Barlow to Oubre. Back to Barlow. Drives the lane. Barlow up in traffic. Missed it. Bona couldn't hold it. Poked away by the Cavs. Going to stay with the Sixers. 2.7 on the shot clock. Let's go, guys. We need 19 more likes. Who's going to get us to the big 300? Yeah, I agree, man. Where the heck is Jabari Walker? Where is he? That's Nick Nurse for you. No Justin Edwards either. Should be Walker and Edwards in the game. Sixers have only scored 11 points through halfway of the quarter. Grimes gets swatted by Harden at the shot clock buzzer. Grimes couldn't even get a shot off. It's a shot clock violation. So it is going back to the Cavaliers. They lead by 20. How did the Sixers constantly leave a corner three open all season? Well, I've been saying it all game, man. Or I'm sorry, all season. I say it every single game, bro. They do the same exact thing. They don't adjust. They don't fix it. Harden, a step back three. That one's off the mark. Picked up by the 76ers. 20-point game. 5:35 to go here in the third. Cameron Payne coming downhill. Finds Barlow wide open in the corner for three. No good. Mobley boxes out. Mobley crossover and drive. Mobley back to James Harden. Harden turns to the corner, kicks another wide open corner three, and Tyson gets it to go. All season long, man. Don Boyle gifting a Philly Take membership. Let's go, man. Shout out to Don Boyle. Fire Take Goat. He is on fire. Drop the fires in the chat for Don Boyle. Speaking of on fire, I got to let you guys know about our great partners of the show who are always on fire over at National University. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are looking to get that next degree, you're looking to level up, National University is the place to do it. Whether you're juggling a full-time job, a family, other responsibilities in life, we know it gets hectic. Feel like you don't have the energy or the time to go back to school. Well, worry no more, because National University offers 4 and 8 week online classes designed to help you balance work life and school. You get to start sooner and finish faster. NU is one of the largest private nonprofit accredited universities in the U.S. They have over 50,000 students, 150-degree programs to choose from, and a 50-year history of innovative learning and support models for working and non-traditional students. So again, these are not your normal, typical courses. These are quick, designed to help you balance your life. So again, if you're looking to level up, go to nationaluniversity.com, click our link in the live chat or the description, or send it to someone you know who's trying to get back and get that next degree. Right now, they are offering a Year of You scholarship designed to help recipients receive up to $6,000 per year. Shout out to National University. Check out all their new scholarship offerings. New year, new goals. New You scholarship is open for application until the end of March. So once again, click our link down in the description and check out all of their flexible online schooling programs over at National University, where you can juggle school with everything else life has to offer. And if you want to get schooled the way the Sixers do in every third quarter, check out National University. Thank you to them for being a partner on the show. Let's go, guys and girls. Philly Shad says we are so trash on defense. You're not even lying, brother. You're not lying, man. But again, to me, it's talent in this game, but like, it's more of the technique, bro. I don't know how they do it every game. Like, they literally do not look at film. I'm convinced they don't look at film. All right, here we go, guys. 23-point game in the third. Let's see if the Sixers can at least hold on by the final string. Here's Bona going to find Payne downhill, floats one up. Nice charge by Payne. He couldn't get it. He missed it on the second attempt as well. Here are the Cavs on the other end. Jalen Tyson up with the left hand, missed it. Cavs get their own rebound, though. Harden over to Tyson. Tyson for three in the corner, misses it. Cavs get a third attempt now on the rebound. Cavaliers have now had 3 possessions. You just can't play defense this long. And Harden actually throws it away. Throws it right to Trendon Watford. Here come the Sixers on the steal, and Edwards just chucked it into the crowd. Whoa. Justin Edwards just pulled one of those plays that you see like fifth graders make, where someone, gives you a couple steps and scares you. They kind of like bat their feet on the ground real quick, and you're like, oh my gosh. And you chuck the ball into the crowd. Whoa. Something you'd see at the street courts, man. James Harden going to turn, wing it up to Schroeder back in the game. Now Ellis drives and kicks out to Bryant for three. Thomas Bryant, no good. Dude, Edwards got scared on that last possession. Watford handling the rock, kicks it out to Cameron Payne. 10 on the shot clock. Payne had it poked away, gets it back now. Watford. 8 on the shot clock. Watford going to turn and spin up the campaign. Dribbling, driving all the way. Payne dumps it. Nice find by Cameron Payne. Dembona flushes it wide open under the rim. .325 to go here in the third. Schroeder kicks it up to Bryant. Thomas Bryant wide open a three and lets it go. I just don't get how you keep leaving these dudes wide open, man. I'm asking you guys an honest question right now, man. Do the 76ers actually watch film? Does the coaching staff watch film? It's hard for me to believe. And again, maybe I'm not privy to this information, or maybe I don't understand things as in depth, but like, you have like 5 assistant coaches. You're telling me not one of these guys watches the film and is like, hey, Nick, we don't rotate correctly on defense, and we like send late traps and weak blitzes, and we leave shooters wide open. Watford barrels his way to the rim. Nice bucket for Watford. I'm just saying, it's been every game all season. Like, do they watch film and correct it? I'm genuinely curious what they do at practice or in film session. Ryan, another three wide open again. I just don't get it, bro. They actually leave guys wide open from three every play. Watford now, Drummond wide open in the corner from three. He can't capitalize on it. Dalen Terry's back in the game. He hooks one up and gets it to go. Thomas Bryant with a nice little hook shot. Missed it by a lot. Here come the Sixers off the miss. Watford goes downhill and lays it right up and in. 21-point game now. 2:08 to go in the third. I'm just saying, guys, like, I've watched a lot of other teams recently. Mitchell floats it up. Can't get it to go. Drummond didn't even try for the rebound, and the Cavs have another attempt. Wow. Cavs missed it 3 times, and Drummond picks up a foul on the rebound. Just a side note on Andre Drummond, man. Actually, I think it might have been on Watford, but side note on Andre Drummond, he either is completely checked out mentally or he just does not have it anymore. I mean, he came into the season in great shape. It's hard for me to believe Drummond can't play anymore, but the guy literally, like, it looks like he doesn't even care, man. And now Thomas Bryant just got a technical for elbowing Andre Drummond after the play. Drummond didn't like it. It's just hard for me to believe that Drummond is this bad. I feel like in the beginning of the season, he was actually pretty good. Anyway, it's going to be Grimes shooting a free throw. Knocks it down. But yeah, anyway, so I've been watching like these other teams play, and like the fundamentals are just so like, they're so locked in. Here's Keon Ellis, another wide open three. Misses it, luckily. See, like right there, the Sixers got lucky that they missed the three, but it was wide open again. Watford dribbling, driving, and he is fouled. Wait, offensive foul. What? Where's the offensive foul? That's crazy, man. Wow. But yeah, even on that play where Drummond just got elbowed by Thomas Bryant, he didn't, like, he just gave a face like, bro, like, come on, bro. Like, he didn't even show any passion, or like, the old Andre Drummond probably would have shoved somebody in the chest. Like, yo, chill, bro. Ellis floats it up, fouled by Drummond, and one. Dude, Drummond is like really, really bad. I don't know what happened to Drummond, but this dude is mentally checked out, bro. Holy heck, bro. Dude, I'm watching Drummond's body language, man. Maybe he wanted to be traded at the deadline. He just looks so checked out right now. It's crazy. I mean, let's be real, though, right? Drummond was playing good at the beginning of the season. He was top 10 in rebounding, and then, you know, he got benched by Nick Nurse. So maybe Drummond didn't like that, and he just doesn't give a damn anymore. Here's Drummond on the offensive rebound, goes up, and he is fouled again by Bryant. Bryant just elbowed him in the forehead this time. Maybe that'll wake him up a little bit. So now Drummond's going to go to the free throw line. Sixers down by 23. You guys seeing this too, man? Or is it just me? I just feel like he doesn't even have the passion right now, bro. Where's the passion? Drummond used to always be good for more rebounds than anybody. If he can't do that, what's he there for? That's a good point. Yeah. Drummond knocks down a pair at the line. I honestly think that he got mad when he got benched for Adem Bona early in the season, and I think he just doesn't care anymore. But my thing is, like, you're an all-star, bro. Like, go out with at least some pride. Go out with a little bit of pride, man. Here's Quentin Grimes. Chucks up a three, airballs it. I'm sorry, you got to get this sound effect, bro.
This guy stinks!
I don't want to hate on you, Quentin Grimes, because I've been supporting you a lot, but that was wild, bro. Grimes did like one of those, you know, you play like at the street park, right? He pulls up down the floor, looks like he's gonna pass you, and then let me go up real quick and pull a deep three, and he airballs it. Like, come on, Grimes. I feel like Grimes is starting to, like, in the first half he played really well, but now I think he's like playing for himself again. 10 seconds to go here in the third quarter. 21-point game. Watford handling the rock now. Wings it to Grimes. Grimes spins, drives into traffic, goes up, misses the layup. Cavs full court heave. Just short. At halftime, Grimes was 5 of 8 with 14 points. He went 1 of 5 in that quarter with a couple air balls. Guys, we need one more like. Get us to 300 so we can hit the air horn once again. Still 400 plus in the chat. I want to thank each and every one of you for being here. I really appreciate it, whether you're a Philly fan or not. We have cultivated an amazing NBA community of people that tune in for every game. We drop videos throughout the week. We drop shorts. We put content out on all platforms. So thank you guys again for being here. I really appreciate it. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We're going to be doing a ton of different streams, especially into the playoffs for other teams as well.
Let's go.
I might end up putting out a poll or something and like asking you guys to essentially pick which series you want me to stream in the playoffs. We'll see. But yeah, man, appreciate y'all being here. I know the Sixers are a tough watch tonight, but hey, we're having fun regardless. We're figuring it out. You know what I mean? We do it every game. Beer Battered says, I bet Grimes has a ceiling mirror in his bedroom just so he can look at himself. He started playing for himself heavy in that third quarter, man. If you guys don't know, Grimes signed a 1-year qualifying offer after demanding $25 million a year in free agency. He had bad representation. He hired a new agency, but I said all season one of my concerns was that Grimes would really get tunnel vision, try to earn that next multi-year contract. Seen it a lot, man. Seen it a lot. $5 Super Chat Philly for Life says, did you see Drummond telling Bona to move out of his seat last week? Bona would not move. Looks like they got into it. Safe to say Drummond's in his head over Bona. I definitely think he is. I did not see that. If you have a clip of that, send it to me on social media. But no, I actually did not see that. But yeah, I think Drummond's just checked out, man. I think he wants to be playing with like a team that he feels comfortable with and a head coach that he feels comfortable with. And I think he wants to be actually playing consistently. And I think the only reason he's playing right now is because Joel's hurt. So yeah, man, I think Drummond's just pissed off at this point. See what the final tally is of the third quarter was. 31-22. Sixers have scored 20, 24, and then 22. Safe to say their offense is not that good tonight. Mobley drives in the paint. He's fouled. Going to the line for two. So our lineup starting the fourth quarter here for the 76ers. Actually, they're not going to be shooting. It's a non-shooting foul. For the Sixers, Tyrese Martin, Dalen Terry, Jabari Walker, Justin Edwards, Andre Drummond. So Walker finally back in the game. For the Cavaliers, Craig Porter Jr., Jalen Tyson, Dennis Schroeder, Evan Mobley, and Donovan Mitchell. So the Cavs are running a four-guard lineup here. Mobley downhill, and he throws it down. There's Tyrese Martin coming around a screen. He's going to find Drummond. Drummond going to find Edwards. Edwards kicks it over to Martin. Martin going to pop a three. That one's off the mark. Sixers get it back. Second attempt. Edwards a three, and he drills it. Nice shot by Justin Edwards. We got 300 likes. Bet. Terry off the steal and hits a three. So the Sixers get back-to-back threes in a span of 2 seconds. Dalen Terry finally hits a shot. And Justin Edwards hit one, so now it's a 17-point game. Quick swing there for the Sixers. Tyson going to find Schroeder. Schroeder in, kicks it out to Tyson, a three, and they answer right back. We got 300 likes. Hit that yes, sir, in the chat, man. Let's go. Yes, sir. Drummond wide open three, didn't even take it. Terry another three. And it bounces over the backboard. Cavaliers have it. Drop the yes, sirs. Mitchell fouled on the other end. Yes, sir, man. Wake him the heck up. Wake him up. Piss off the neighbors. Let's go. We did get 300. Y'all are great, man. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Cuts the lead to 20. Let's go. We're on fire, baby. We're on fire. Drop the fires in the chat, man. We're on fire, man. Mitchell knocks down the first. Shout out to all the members in the chat. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. Busy B, Beer Battered, Gummy Shark, William Irvine, Dom Boyle, BLSG, Philly Shad. AG is in the chat. All the diehards in here tonight. Let's get a check on the NBA, by the way. Let's see what other scores are going on right now. As Mitchell knocks down a pair. We got the Thunder beating the Nuggets by 6 at halftime. Rematch of two teams that kind of hate each other right now. I don't know if you guys saw that play that Lou Dort had against Jokic. That was pretty dirty. But that looks like a good game right now. Edwards going to find Terry. Crossover into the paint. Nice drive. Kicks out. Walker contested three in the corner. Knocks it down, man. Give Jabari Walker more minutes. Mobley to the rim. And slams it down. We got Brooklyn beating Memphis. Sixers will play Memphis tomorrow night. So both teams will be on a back-to-back. That'll be at home for the Sixers. Edwards going to pump fake, dribble, drive. Drummond slams it down. .9:18 to go here in the fourth quarter. Dennis Schroeder guarded by Justin Edwards. Craig Porter Jr. coming around a screen. Kicks it up to Mitchell. 9:05 to go. Mitchell going to find Jalen Tyson. Tyson a wide open three. Can't get it to go. Nice closeout, though, by Martin. 19-point game. Sixers still have not eclipsed 80 points yet. I said that they would have, 95 in this game. Dalen Terry to Drummond in the paint. Dumps it down to Martin. Oh, my gosh, he almost missed the layup. Just got it. Just got it. Here's Craig Porter Jr. going to find Jalen Tyson. Tyson coming around a screen, drives the lane, floats it up, and gets it to go. 21-point game. Bernard McCoy, $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Says, puts Drummond in just to have teams drop threes on him. Pretty much right now. Drummond's not even looking at the basket, bro. Wide open. Here's Edwards a three. Cha-ching! Give Justin Edwards and Jabari Walker more minutes. I'm screaming it from the rooftop, baby. Give some love to Walker and Edwards in the building. Let's go. Let's go. Also, guys, just an announcement. Your boy RB will finally be making his return to the Xfinity Mobile Arena. Have not been there in 2 seasons now. Did not go last year at all, as I was pretty much revolting against the Sixers. But your boy will be making a return on the 25th of this month. So if you are going to the Sixers Bulls game on March 25th, hit me up on social. Maybe you'll see me there. I was not going to go this season at all, especially now with all the people out. But I was invited so kindly by actually our great friends at National University. Invited me to the game. So I was like, you know what? I'll take a night off, man. I'll take it. I'll go to the Xfinity Mobile Arena. Maybe I'll show up with a sell the team sign, or maybe I'll show up with my Sixers therapy t-shirt on, and I'll hold it up for the TV camera to see. You'll see a Sixers fan getting escorted out of the building. It'll be me. And yeah. Apparently, though, I've heard that if you even try to do anything like that, immediately tossed out. So it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. They're trying to hold us down. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. It is wild, man. Not to dive too much into it because I don't want to say certain things, but let's just say I've had some indirect encounters recently with Sixers media PR. You know, they have a new PR staff this year. They are very strict with what they want to be put out there this year, which I think is pretty wild. Like, they're almost trying to, like, hold us down in a way. So, yeah, that's all I'll say. But pretty much, you know, I think it's funny that you know, with platforms, especially that want to like get the fans' opinions and voices involved, you know, they don't want people to really, they don't want a lot to be put out. You know, they see what's going on. They see these things. So, yeah. But at the end of the day, I mean, the players watch the shows, they listen. So it's like, there's nothing you can do. You know what I mean? Nothing you can do. James Harden guarded by Tyrese Martin. He's going to find Sam Merrill. Here's Dean Wade, drives the lane, floats it up and in. Like, some of the players, like I said, have seen our content on here, on IG. So, like, whether the Sixers want to keep a lot of us from saying a lot or not, I mean, Not much you can do, man. Here's Drummond going to kick it up to Walker. Walker lost it right through the hands. Butterfingers. But that's why this platform is so powerful, guys. Like what we are doing, you guys may not realize sometimes, but like the reach that all of us have, man, with this community is insane. So shout out to y'all, man. Harden going to step back a three, left it short. Going the other way, 7:23 to go. It's an 18-point game. No, they don't want me to lie, Busy Bee. They just, you know, if there's certain things that I say, like, let's just say Sixers PR will check a lot of the things that are said. And to be honest, some of the other reporters you may listen to or platforms you may listen to, it's why they don't say as much as we do. See, the beauty of being me is that this is my show, you know. I don't have direct ties to the Sixers organization. It's not like I'm contracted by them to get the players on here. Like, if I want to hit up a Sixers player, I go straight to the player. You know, I don't go through the Sixers. Whereas some of these other platforms, they don't want to mess up their relationships. I think I've found a great balance of
Let's go.
keeping it real with the fans, but also, you know, having the players and whoever else's respect, you know, because of what we have all created here. So that's pretty much the truth of it. And is that Dalen Terry? Dean Wade's talking to the official. Yep, it's on Dean Wade. Nice and one by Dalen Terry. Yes, sir. But yeah, man, we keep it real all the time, no matter what. So, you know, that's all I'll say for now. That's all I'll say. But we have a lot of power, guys. We do. We really do. Philly for Life, $5 Super Chat says, end of the day, we're all citizens. Freedom of speech shows how much the Sixers and owner want to hide the truth all the time. It's wild. Yeah, man. It is. Like I said, I still think big opportunities are on the way, so I don't want to say it too much, but let's just say the new PR team has been very interesting with their approach. That's all I'll say, and I'll leave it there. They can't stop the Philly Take community, though, man. We have too much power right now. Here's Sam Merrill going to dribble, drive, backdoor, Ellis. Ellis kicks it back to Wade, 4 on the shot clock. Here's Dennis Schroeder going downhill, poked away, nice steal. Here comes Tyrese Martin, 2-on-1. Martin all the way, lays it in with the finger roll. All of a sudden, it's a 16-point game, ladies and gentlemen. It is a 16-point game. Dennis Schroeder coming around his screen. Steps it back against Barlow. 8 on the shot clock. Schroeder drives in. Kicks it up to Ellis. Ellis floats it up. And he gets the foul. It's on Justin Edwards. Hit the thumbs up button, ladies and gentlemen. Get us to 400 likes. Hit that subscribe button. Let's go. Let's go. Woo. Let's go, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. We do it every single game, ladies and gentlemen. Sixers Game Day Live, presented by National University, powered by the Prize Picks app. Always appreciate our great partners for making the show possible. $2 Super Chat, Philly for Life says, my bad, don't mess up an opportunity. Nah, we're good, man. We're good. We are all good. One more reminder, guys, if you have not checked this out on all of the other platforms, make sure you do that. Our link tree is pinned in the live chat. All you got to do is click that link. It takes you to all the other socials. Free throws go to the line. 18-point game, 5:25 to go. We'll get into the post-game show right after. I'm sure we'll have a ton to say on this thrilling game. Here's Tyrese Martin backing down Keon Ellis. Here's Dalen Terry. Ooh, nice move behind the back, but then he kicks it out to nobody. Kicks it out to a fan in the stands. Here's James Harden coming around the screen. Harden gets the switch on to Barlow. Sixers are running, I think, 4 guards right now. Actually, 3 guards, I guess. Merrill backdoor, easy layup. Almost feels like Nurse is waving the white flag right now. He's going no center. He's got Barlow playing the 5, which I'm not mad at, to be honest. Edwards going to find Barlow. Drop step, drive. Nice layup for Barlow. It is an 18-point game. I don't know why Donovan Mitchell just came back in, but here he is. Here's Donovan Mitchell working against Dalen Terry. Drives into the lane, turns, spins, fades, and got it. Dalen Terry going to find Quentin Grimes. You know, I do have to give the Sixers credit tonight, though. At least, like, they haven't stopped moving around all game. They may not be that talented, but they haven't stopped moving. They're actually, like, playing with a little bit of energy. Except on defense. They're leaving guys wide open. There's Mobley, goes right to the rack, slams it down. Nick Nurse calls a timeout, and he's clapping. What are you clapping for, Nurse? I'm sorry, man. I don't want to roast you, Nick Nurse, man. You're my guy. I've met you and all, and you know, shout out Nick Nurse. But what are we clapping for, man? All right, man. One final shout out, by the way, to our great partners of the show. Once again, shout out to National University. Over 150 degree programs, 50-year history of innovative learning for non-traditional students. This is not your normal school. Nearly 70% of college students today are working while in school. National University understands that. You don't have to choose between one or the other. You don't have to dedicate your full time just to working or going to school. Can't press pause on your entire life to learn. So they get that. And that's why National University offers the most comprehensive degree and program options in the U.S. for working and non-traditional students. 4 and 8 week online courses designed to help you balance work, life, and school. Last year, National University awarded $50 million in scholarships. So they are invested in your education and seeing you thrive. Apply to their new Year of You scholarship, open for application until the end of March. Get up to $6,000 per year on a bachelor's or master's degree. And if you want to check out their flexible curriculum online program offerings, click the link down in the description or the live chat and get more info today. Big thanks to National University for being a proud partner of Philly Take with RB for the last 2 years. You know what, man? Maybe I should teach a course at National University, and maybe I should enroll all of the Sixers in it, and it'll be titled How to Play Defense. How to Rotate Correctly on Defense. Defensive Technique 101. The Art of Watching Film. I'm just kidding, man. I don't think I'm smart enough for that. But yeah, man. How can you unmeet a person? Nurse is terrible. Listen, man, I was just joking. Like, obviously I've met Nurse and I've interviewed him and all, but I'm going to call a spade, bro. I can't be mad at Nurse tonight because look at who he's coaching tonight. Like, look at the lineup, bro. This is not on Nick Nurse. But, again, the same recurring issues every game. That's what I can get mad at with Nick Nurse about. I don't know how they don't correct the same issues that they have every game. So that's it. That's it. But anyway, man. All right, a couple minutes left in this game. First game of a 5-game week for the Sixers. Might be their most important week of the season, and they're without all 4 of their stars. Here is Marjan Beauchamp. Floats it up and in. Makes it a 20-point game. If you guys have been in here all game with me, man, drop a yes, sir, in the chat so I can shout you out for rocking with the channel. Staying with me, man. Cavaliers just brought in number 21. I don't even know who this is, man. Tristan Enaruna. Who is that? Here he is. Enaruna for 3. Cha-ching! Enaruna! Who is this guy, man? They're bringing in anybody, bro. Who the hell is Riley Minix? Who? Beauchamp for 3. Beauchamp. Who is Riley Minix? Sixers steal it away again. Edwards coast to coast fouled and one. Woo! Yes, sir. You guys dropped the yes, sirs if you've been in here all stream. I got to look up who Riley Minix is. I'm sorry, Riley. Who is Riley Minix? There's no way this dude's a real player, bro. There's no way this dude's a real player. There's no way. They signed this dude out of the locker room staff, bro. Alley-oop for Cleveland is good. Who is this guy, man? Who is this guy? Yo. Nah, bro. This is not a real player, bro. And who's the other guy? Tristan Anaruna. 3-ball from Beauchamp. In and out. Can the Sixers crack 100? They're at 98 points. Out of bounds. Riley Minix playing on a 2-way contract from Florida. Played for Morehead State. He's 25 years old. Sixers steal it away. 1:20 to play here in the fourth quarter. Who's this other guy? Tristan Anaruna. 24 years old. He played college at Kansas and Iowa State and Cleveland State. Undrafted. He's a Dutch professional basketball player. He was born in the Netherlands. He's been playing overseas at first for the Apollo Amsterdam in the Dutch Basketball League. Philly for Life, $2 super chat says, dude looks like my high school gym teacher. No offense to him, man. I'm like, bro, who are these guys they're bringing in, man? Who are these guys, man? This is Tristan Anaruna. Tristan, shout out to him. He had a nice jump shot, I'm not going to lie. But this Riley Minix guy, was he even in the draft, bro? Who is this guy? He was also undrafted in 2024. All right, guys. 1:15 to play. Here's the kick out to Tyrese Martin. He drives the lane. Walker cutting. It's thrown away. The Sixers might not crack 100, man. They've had 98 for like 4 minutes. And Aruna out the Minix. Shoot it, Minix. Shoot it, Riley Minix. Porter Jr. down to Minix. Minix kicks it out. And Aruna. Roo. Misses a 3. He's got a nice jump shot, though. He's got a nice jump shot. Let's go. Can we get 100? Tyrese Martin wide open for 3. He missed it. He missed it. They're not going to crack 100. They're not going to crack 100. Oh, wait. We got a foul. We got a foul. How long have they had 98, bro? They've had 98 for like 2 minutes. 20 seconds to go. Sixers steal it away. Marion Beauchamp going all the way. Beauchamp for 3. He got it.
He's on fire.
Beauchamp. Woo. Yeah. We got that hundo piece, man. Robert says, what's the word on you covering the whole NBA? Robert, shh. Got some big things in the works, brother. Big things in the works, my guy. I'm putting a monster stat line if I start for the Sixers. Not going to lie, this scum. Philly Shad dropping the fires. 101. If you've been here all show, man, drop a yes, sir. The Sixers lose 115 to 101. As expected. I said that they would lose 127 to 95. So it wasn't as bad as I expected. Cavs don't move me. I'm sorry. Cavs do not move me. But Sixers had no chance in this game. Sixers had no chance. Four more games this week, guys. 4 more games. $2 Super Chat Philly for Life says the boy Beauchamp is hooping, RB. He is hooping. He is hooping. Not gonna lie, the jump shot looked pretty good from Beauchamp. Looked pretty good. Anyway, guys, we are going, yes, believe it or not, we are going to do the post-game show. We have to. That's what we do. Thank you to everybody being in here. Shout out to all the channel members. Shout out to BLSG, Busy B, Philly Shad, Ben. 76ers lose 115-101 without every starter. We will analyze this game very shortly, very sweetly, very promptly, because there's 5 games coming up this week. And oh, if you had fun watching this game tonight, by the way, you guys were great in the chat tonight. If you had fun watching this stuff tonight, Sixers play the Grizzlies tomorrow. Gear up, baby. It's going to be a fun one tomorrow night. We do this every single game, man. Break it all down in real time. We have fun with the NBA community in the chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. Sixers post-game live for the diehards of the diehards in the chat. The real ones won't go anywhere. This might be the shortest post-game of the season. I'm not going to lie. We're going to break it down, though. We are going to talk about how this game went, and I will try my best to condense all of my thoughts on this thrilling Monday night game. That's all I got, man. Shout out to National University. Shout out to Prize Picks. We'll be back in a few minutes. Sixers post-game live coming up. We do it every game. It's your boy RB. Shout out to the community. Don't go anywhere. We got a good one to talk about here, man. Sixers go down post-game live coming up next. All right, welcome in Sixers post-game live show on a Monday night. The start of maybe the most important week of the season for the 76ers. First game of a 5-game week where they absolutely need W's. And yeah, they had nobody on the floor. It was one of those games that kind of flashed back to last year. And I'll be completely honest with you. Back in January when the Sixers were really getting their momentum and they had everybody finally on the floor and it was all starting to come together, I could have believed if you had said, RB, the Sixers are going to take a step back. You know, they're not really this good. It's just kind of like a flash in the pan. They'll even out. You know, they'll average out. But if you had told me that the 76ers on March 9th would be playing with a starting lineup of Cameron Payne, Quentin Grimes, Kelly Oubre, Dominic Barlow, and Adem Bona, there's just no way I would have believed it. But maybe that's my fault. Maybe I'm the dumb one, and I should really just be thinking at this point, like, it's going to happen regardless. It's inevitable, you know? Everybody on the team is out. So just a thrilling game, just a wonderful game for all of Sixer Nation to endure. 115-101. We will give a brief breakdown of how it happened. I actually have some positives tonight. Isn't that amazing, guys and girls? Give me your takes in the chat on this game. I'm not going to waste your time by taking your phone calls tonight because there's nothing to really say about this game. Plus, we have a long week. It's the first of a back-to-back, but give me your takes in the chat. I'll read a few of them out and welcome into the Sixers postgame live show presented by Prize Picks. Before I get to my rant and my positives in this game, let me go ahead and give a shout out to our great partner of the postgame show, and it is the lovely Prize Picks. Even if the Sixers lost, you could have won on Prize Picks tonight. If you have not checked out Prize Picks, you need to do it right now. Shoot your shot on Prize Picks. Get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. That's right. Prize Picks is giving you $50 in lineups. When you sign up and play your first 5, Prize Picks makes every dunk, every dime, and every board that much more exciting. Don't miss a chance to get started on America's #1 app for sports picks. Prize Picks is very simple to play. I was actually looking at it before the game. You go on the Prize Picks app, you click the picks section of the app, and you pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. It's like a game with inside the game. And if you get your picks right, you can cash in anywhere from basketball, football, baseball, March Madness coming up. It's really fun to watch and look at during the game especially. So shout out to Prize Picks. They offer their stacks feature where you can pick up to the same player in 3 different categories in the same lineup. They have a community feature where you can share Prize Picks slips with your friends. And they have everything else that you can check out on the Prize Picks app. They even have the team's picks as well. So go ahead and check that out. Get in on the action today. Prize Picks is available in all 50 states, including California, Texas, Florida, and Georgia. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use the code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Once again, that is code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it is good to be right, and you would have been right tonight if you went with all Cleveland Cavaliers, because that's pretty much what happened, man. It was all Cleveland Cavaliers. So shout out to the Prize Picks app. And ladies and gentlemen, shout out to the 76ers. Maybe I'll start on a positive note. Should I start on a positive? Here's the positive. We all knew what was going to happen in this game tonight. The Sixers playing without Joel Embiid, Paul George, VJ Edgecombe, Tyrese Maxey. I'll give credit where it's due. Although the Sixers were very undermanned in this game and not nearly as talented, the Cavs honestly don't move me that much. You know, the Cavs are okay. They're a decent team. We knew they were going to win this game. I thought the Sixers actually gave some effort in this game, whether it was Cam Payne or Quentin Grimes or even at the end, Marion Beauchamp or Trendon Watford. They actually moved the ball. I didn't think that they were very still on the offensive side. I thought that they were playing together. There were a lot of half-court possessions where they were actually swinging the ball. Now, again, they weren't that good. They weren't scoring a lot, but they were actually playing together as a unit. It was kind of nice to see. Now, don't get me started on the defensive side, because they did the same thing they do every game, where they don't rotate correctly on defense. Couple swing passes leaves a wide open shooter in the corner for three. But nonetheless, the 76ers actually held up for some of this game. And then it started to become the Donovan Mitchell and James Harden ISO show. And by then it was just pretty much over. They went down 15, 17, 20. Sixers brought it back a little bit. They brought it back to 16. They lost by 14 thanks to the cleanup crew. But at the end of the day, it is just insane that Sixers fans have to sit here and watch this product again. This was honestly the first game that really flashed me back to last season, where we sat through every game of guys you didn't even know. And it felt like that again, where you knew the Sixers were going to lose. They may have had a little bit of a fake comeback, but ultimately you knew they had 0% chance of winning from the beginning. Last year, they were trying to lose. This time, they just didn't have anybody on the floor. It got so bad that at one point in this game, the Cavaliers are playing guys named Riley Minix, and I don't even know the other guy's name. What was it? Tristan Enaruna was knocking down a three off the bench. That's how it got in this game. And if you had told me a month to a month and a half ago that these are the lineups we would be seeing on March 9th, I would say you are crazy. But that is the up and down of being a Sixers fan. This is what we have to go through. So anybody that calls a Sixers fan crazy for complaining or being frustrated, you're crazy. This is what we have to deal with. So at the end of the day, it was the first game of a 5-game week. It's going to be a huge week. Who knows who will be on the floor? You saw Nick Nurse on the bench. They just don't have any answers right now. What are they supposed to do? It's brutal, man. And now they have lost 30 games on the season. They're 4 games above 500. Hopefully they find a way out of this. You just have to hope that everybody gets on the floor. That's the only solution at this point. Simple as that. You have to hope that they get healthy. I guess the last thing I'll say is, why haven't Jabari Walker and Justin Edwards been playing? I feel like if you put those guys on another Eastern Conference team like the Celtics or the Pistons or the Knicks, they would find minutes for those guys. Jabari Walker comes in, plays some decent defense, hits a couple threes. Justin Edwards knocks down 3 threes off the bench. I feel like these guys can play some minutes. Then you have a guy like Andre Drummond who just looks completely checked out. Why is he still playing? It got so bad in this game that there was a possession in the third quarter where Thomas Bryant got a technical foul because he elbowed Andre Drummond, and Drummond kind of gave one of those like, bruh, come on, man. Like you ever play with someone that's like lazy? They just don't really care. You know, they're there just to like kind of lollygag and walk around. They don't move their arms or legs a lot. They're just there. You know, they're just another body. That's what Andre Drummond is looking like at this point. I don't want to just sit here and roast any particular player tonight. I just feel like Drummond has really lost the fire, you know? It feels like once Drummond had a great start to the season, he was number 8 in rebounding. Then he got benched by Nick Nurse for Adem Bona. The only reason he's playing is because Joel Embiid has been out. Now he's coming off the bench. It sucks because Drummond is a former All-Star. You know, he's one of the best rebounders ever, according to himself. It just feels like he either just doesn't give a damn at all, or he's just like, I got nothing left. That's what it feels like with Drummond. We saw Nurse go to a small ball lineup in the fourth quarter. He brought Barlow in to play the 5, which I actually wasn't mad at. I mean, Drummond is so bad right now. He's almost to the point where he's unplayable. He's just going out there, walking around, not even looking at the basket. One bounce pass, walks, bounce pass. So, listen, man. Andre Drummond just doesn't have much left. I thought Dalen Terry looked pretty nice off the dribble. I can't believe I'm talking about these guys right now, but Dalen Terry, I thought, brought a little bit of combo guard skill tonight. Little burst of speed there for Dalen Terry. Driving to the rim, had this behind the back move I thought was nice. 9 points, 4 dimes for Dalen Terry. Marjon Beauchamp hit a couple nice shots at the end of the game. Couple threes back to back. 8 points for Beauchamp. Watford 6-5 and 2 with 4 turnovers. And Quentin Grimes, funny enough, Quentin Grimes had 14 points in the first half. He was 5 of 8. And I thought Grimes was actually playing pretty well, staying within himself, not getting too, what's the word? Assertive, I guess, not being a ball hog. And like I said, he was shooting efficiently. He was playing well. And once they got to that third quarter, he went 1 of 5 in that quarter. And he did not take a shot the rest of the game. He couldn't hit a 3. There was one play where he kind of dribbled up the floor, looked at Drummond for a split second, almost like, one of those fake outs where the guy's going to shoot. He tries to look it off to his teammate, and then he clutches up real quick, goes right up for a 3. And it was just a rushed shot. It looked like he was only playing for himself at that point, had tunnel vision, and he airballs a 3. And I believe that was the last shot he took in the game. Kelly Oubre was a non-factor completely. He went out and only played 14 minutes. I don't know if he got injured or if Nurse just pulled him or what. He had a couple fouls early. His head was immediately taken out of the game. And Cameron Payne, I thought, had confidence, but no really production scoring-wise in this game. He was 2 of 7 from 3. He had 6 boards, though, which is insane. Cameron Payne was the leading rebounder for the Sixers at halftime. And the Sixers were actually out-rebounding the Cavs at halftime, which just goes to show what I said at the beginning of this show during the pregame, is that Cavaliers are not really that good. I mean, James Harden and Donovan Mitchell have been in the league long enough, 2 Hall of Famers, where you look at this game and you're like, oh yeah, I mean, they can just pull away whenever they want to. I mean, you look at James Harden in this game. He had 21 points, 5 boards, 5 assists. Donovan Mitchell, 17, 3 and 6. Mitchell didn't play that well. I thought Jalen Tyson was going to play better. Sam Merrill went 0 of 5 off threes. Mobley didn't really do that much. Is it the Sixers played with more energy in this game, or did the Cavs just know they were going to win? I guess that's my final thing. Maybe the Cavs just knew. They played last night. It was a second of a back-to-back. They got smoked by the Boston Celtics. I don't think the Cavs are that good. I get why they did the Harden trade, even though I did say that the Harden honeymoon phase is going to wear off. They're not that good. They're good, but they're not that good. But I feel like they came into this game tonight, and they knew that pretty much they could just, they could put on the heat whenever they wanted. They could start cooking whenever they needed to. I am surprised that Kyle Lowry did not play tonight. He was the only player that did not play. Maybe Nick Nurse has realized at this point that it is so bad, but you still can't play Kyle Lowry in the year 2026. Tyrese Martin didn't show me a ton tonight. They just had guys out there. And the last thing I'll say is about Adem Bona. Adem Bona has so much natural skill and talent, and he just doesn't know how to use it, man. There was one play where he's going for a chase down block on Donovan Mitchell. It ends up being a foul. They were thinking about calling it a goaltending. But pretty much Donovan Mitchell goes up for a layup, and Adem Bona jumps 5 feet in the air, and he smacks the ball, but he actually smacks it down into the rim, and he got lucky that he didn't actually put it in for Donovan Mitchell, but it hits the front rim, bounces up. Mitchell wanted a goaltend. They have all these assistant coaches on this team, and I'm like, who's really developing the players, If Adem Bona was on the Boston Celtics, or if he was on one of these other contending teams, I feel like he would be fine, man. I feel like Adem Bona just needs a developmental coach, and it's something that we've talked about for a while here in Philly. They just don't develop guys the right way. I feel like Bona just needs to be kind of shaped into form a little bit and refined around the edges. So that's really all the Sixers are working with right now. I mean, look at the guys on the floor. What else did we really expect? Barlow continues to be okay. Had a nice block on, I believe it was James Harden or Donovan Mitchell. But other than that, man, I didn't expect anything else in this game. Simple as that. I knew from the beginning they were going to lose. Sixers ended up shooting 29% from 3. They shot 67% from the line. I thought the refs were really Cleveland heavy in the second quarter, but it didn't matter anyway, man. Sixers had 17 turnovers. They did have 21 points off the break, 54 in the paint. I thought, given who they had on the floor tonight, they did what they could. And that's all they could do. You know, unfortunately, this roster's not good enough outside of the stars to compete in a game like this. And that's where we're at. That's where we're at. All right, man. I don't have anything else to say about this game, but I'm going to read out some of the comments in the chat. Let's see what people are saying. Should have played Marjan Beauchamp more. He did look pretty good. I'm not going to lie at the end of the game. No comment on this game. Drummond doesn't hustle is slow. Roberts' campaign being a leading rebounder at halftime is disgusting. Just goes to show right there, man, like where the interests are, you know? These guys just don't really, they don't have enough right now. It goes back to the main issue, the same thing that we've always talked about, the same battle that we've always had, and that is the 76ers need their guys on the floor. And now, in the pregame show tonight, Nick Nurse said not only is Tyrese Maxey going to miss tonight's game and tomorrow night's game, he says that Tyrese Maxey is going to see a specialist to determine the next steps moving forward. So instead of telling us, hey, you know, he's out for X amount of weeks or whatever it's going to be. I mean, I hope he comes back this week. They really need it. But the Sixers, as I mentioned in my video earlier today, they just cannot tank. Tanking is not an option. Why? Because they don't own their first round pick. The highest that the Sixers can probably go is into the play-in tournament, which would give them anywhere from a 2 to a 9.4% chance of keeping their first round pick, because it would have to get into the top 4. And if you are banking on the Sixers with anywhere from a 2 to 9.4% chance of landing in the top 4, then you are insane. It's not happening. It's not happening. Sixers might end up in the play-in, so they're probably going to have like a 4 or 5% chance of getting in the top 4. But I doubt the NBA is going to allow that to happen again. Plus, it's going to OKC. OKC has the Sixers' first-round pick. So the Sixers can't tank. They're stuck there. They didn't upgrade the team at the deadline to give them any depth for when the inevitable injuries came. And they still have these contracts for the next several years, and the fans are just tired and frustrated at this point. So it's kind of purgatory, man. It's purgatory, man. And I will say, the Sixers did pull us in this year. They gave us a nice stretch of basketball where you thought, okay, this team on the floor together can do something. I still think if Joel, PG, and Maxey and VJ are all healthy in a couple weeks, yeah, maybe they can win a playoff series, but what's the worth, you know? Is this team deep enough to go all the way? No. And it's not even just about talent again. And I gave a great example earlier on the show of the Boston Celtics, who were 41-21 without Jason Tatum. So we always talk about how much does coaching matter. The Boston Celtics were winning games without their superstar. Why? Well, for one, their other superstars stepped up. But on top of that, the coach actually did things, adjusted, and the team stacked up wins when they should have. That's what happened. Like, if the Sixers had Baylor Shireman and Neemias Queta and Sam Hauser and, you know, all these other guys. I mean, think about this. The Celtics traded Anthony Simons, who was their sixth man at the deadline. They traded Porzingis, Holiday, and all them before the season. They traded Anthony Simons, and they still were 41-21. Has Joel Embiid ever had a team and a coach that could go 41-21 without him on the floor? Every time Joel comes off the floor, the team implodes, and they lose 6 out of 7. I'm just being honest, man. I'm not going to sit here and rage tonight and get frustrated. There's nothing for me to get mad about. This is another game on the schedule. It's a loss. It is what it is. I'm just saying, it is possible to still stay afloat, or in that case, even play better. Why? Because Joe Mazzulla has been a great coach this season. Coaching masterclass by Joe Mazzulla. You watch the Celtics, now that Tatum's back, it looks like they can go all the way, man. They're a really good team. Really good. So, anyway, man, Sixers are stuck. They are stuck in purgatory right now. And our only hope is that they get healthy in the next 2 to 3 weeks. They get everybody back on the floor. And we push all the chips in and see what happens. Otherwise, this thing's going to get really, really ugly. But then again, can you even fire Nurse or fire Daryl Morey and do all this when the players are hurt? I guess you could fire Morey for shelling out the contracts he did. I don't know if they're going to get rid of Nick Nurse. I mean, again, I see these things every game. I see these non-adjustments on defense. You know, the technical things are not corrected. The overhelping on defense, the non-rotations of the corner. So many wide open threes tonight. I just say it every single game, though. How come the assistant coaches don't say it? How come they don't watch film and see these things on tape? Or do they? I don't know. I don't know, man. I see it every game. These are easy fixes, man. And I'm not a basketball coach, but these are easy fixes. Anyway, man. Yeah, I don't have much else to say in this game other than it's unfortunate what the Sixers have to roll out on the floor right now. And it's really unfortunate for the fans because, again, this was the first time I really felt like we were back in last season. This feels just like a last season's post-game show where, you know, people are just half listening in and, you know, Sixers are getting blasted by 20 in the second half. Like, we knew they were going to lose the game. And that was that. That was that. So anyway, back-to-back. Tomorrow night, the Sixers will play the Memphis Grizzlies. The Memphis Grizzlies right now, actually they lost to the Brooklyn. The Memphis Grizzlies lost to the Brooklyn Nets. They are now 23-40 on the season. That is crazy. The Grizzlies are openly tanking. I'm looking at the box score right here. Cedric Coward did not even play. Brandon Clark, Taylor Hendricks did not play. Ty Jerome did not play. So the Grizzlies are openly tanking as well. Can the Sixers beat an openly tanking team tomorrow night? Well, we just saw them play the Utah Jazz, and they barely won that game. So it looks like we have a cardiac thriller in store tomorrow night. It looks like we have a big game in store tomorrow night. Guess we'll see what happens, guys. At the end of the day, I want to thank all of you for being here, listening to these shows. Make sure you listen and share and review us on audio. And make sure you follow all of our social medias. The link tree is down in the description. This is the Sixers postgame show presented by Prize Picks. Shout out to Big Prize Picks. Shout out to all of you, the members, the mods, the community. For once, I have nothing else to say about this game. We'll be back tomorrow, so we got to let it go early tonight, man. Sixers go down 115-101. A valiant effort by the guys on the floor. Thank you to them for showing some effort, at least on the offensive side, that is. Sixers have to win tomorrow. They need at least 2 dubs for the rest of the week. They got the Nets and the Grizzlies. They got to win 2 of those games, man. See what happens, man. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Enjoy the rest of your night. Sixers Game Day Live show right here on Philly Take with RB. Sixers Post Game Live presented by Prize Picks. Get a good night's sleep, man. Catch y'all in 24 hours. Peace.